Co-host.
What is up, Mr. Coleman?
You looking a little bit under the weather over there, man. You all right?
I've been sick for fucking like the past 2 weeks. That's what's up. No, I'm not all right. No, I've been sick. My my Christmas little break was it's kind of crappy, only because I was having to go places and do things, but at the same time just be heavily sedated and just dealing with this virus I got. So yeah,
that's that worst kind of sedation.
It is
Christmas sedation.
I know. This whole month has been crazy enough with my other gigs that I got that have been tearing my mind, body, and just
and circuitry apart,
tearing me down. Yeah, to my last circuit. Yeah, and so it's been crazy. I'm actually looking forward to next month to where I'll have free time again, to where I can go fucking see a movie for once and not pay for it.
And not download it.
Yeah, exactly. And but no, bear with me, folks. I'm doing my best to pretend I sound fantastic and great, but
okay.
Yeah.
Right, want to know if I get you some orange juice, some vitamins, some medicinal weed?
No, that'll fuck me up.
Okay, all right.
No, that'll make me worse.
Well, Dr. Corey is here at your disposal if you need anything.
All right.
You know, if you need a thermometer up your little robot rectum there to take your temperature.
That's all right. I have no desire to be raped by you.
Okay, all right.
I've heard stories.
You know I'm looking for an excuse. Well,
I know I'm a goddamn awesome looking robot, but man, I know I'm very handsome.
I know,
for a robot.
very, very shiny.
Calm down.
Very spherical. That's hot.
I'm not your fucking vacuum cleaner, all right?
Okay,
Leave me alone.
You know me and machines, man. Every now and then I gotta catch myself. But hey, man, I'm glad that you actually you have showed up. Do this. I mean, you were there for the cause, man.
I know. I had to. You know,
that's why I tell people. You might get sick.
This is my show. Goddammit.
I know, man. Look, we might get ill, people, but the saga continues no matter what.
This is the only chance you'll get to hear about my dumbass saga. But I'm here. I got to do it. This is what I signed up for.
Well, man,
enough about that. Enough about me.
Was Santa Claus at least good to you this year?
That's the other shocker. The funny thing is, I didn't ask for a goddamn thing this Christmas, and the cool thing about it is, I got probably like the coolest shit ever this Christmas.
We'll list it down.
All right. I don't want to bore the audience, but all right, this is what I got. This is why I'm better than you.
What is this swag-a-lag you got?
I got of course, I got the PS3. I got.
But you bought that, right?
Well, yeah, okay. Sort of. Yeah. I mean, I used
that was your gift to yourself.
Yes, I used other people's money for it. Yeah,
you stood in the mirror with a beard in a hat, and you gave it to yourself.
Exactly.
Here you go, little robot.
I'm that robot who wraps everything up and puts it under the tree. Even though I bought it.
What is this?
Yeah, so like a week later, I'll go, hey, well, what do we got here? Oh, a present from old Saint Nick. Oh, my old chum.
No wonder you're sedated right now. You took some drugs to forget about the gift you gave to yourself. You're still recovering.
Oh, what could it be?
Who could it be?
Yeah.
What could it be?
I don't deserve this.
Oh, you didn't. You shouldn't have.
Oh my god! But yeah, I got the PS3. Yeah, I got some kick-ass DVDs. I got a kick-ass DVD from you.
That's right.
District 9. Yes, sir.
Have you watched it yet?
No, I haven't had a chance to watch it yet. I've been catching up with the other Blu-rays. I watched Star Trek the other day, which is amazing. What else? The Dark Knight, of course. I saw that was.
You
the
looking
first
at my
one.
stack of Blu-rays like I stole your Blu-rays.
The funny thing is, we have like the same Blu-rays. So I think we have the same five disc. Our collection.
You looking over in the corner like, let me look at this motherfucker took my shit.
I know. I was like, what else does Corey have that I don't have?
Why do you have two copies of District 9?
I know. But I watched Star Trek. Okay. That was good. That was great. It's a beautiful film to look at. Oh, but the other thing though, besides all the Blu-ray stuff, I got my buddy Frank.
Harry Frank.
He got me a Mac Mini.
Oh, that's right, because that dude works at Apple, man.
Yeah, he just got me a Mac Mini for the hell of it. I didn't ask him for shit.
You know that means that he stole it.
Well, I was when I opened it up, I was like, "Holy shit!" And I looked at him. I'm like, "I don't have to fuck you for this, do I?"
Frank was like, "I'm not working at Apple anymore, but I was able to get this Mac Mini for you before I left."
Yeah.
You might want to saw those numbers off the side right there. If you get any weird calls from Apple, don't answer.
Yeah, I was like, well, you managed to steal the box, but there's no cord, there's no keyboard, there's no mouse.
You haven't been able to cut it on yet.
Yeah, so right now, I'm using it as a candle holder. I melted a candle on top of it.
There's nothing inside of it. There's no circuitry or anything, but it's a nice. It'll hold up the leg to that table that's wobbly right there.
Exactly. There you go. Yeah, it's holding up my table right now. But no, man. That gift was incredible. I was like, wow.
That's nice of him, man.
That's super nice.
That's a good gift to steal. If you're going to steal anything, get that. Yeah. Now, how do you like it? Have you cut it on?
I have. I've been trying it out. And the other thing that this fucking guy got me.
Ooh, Frank?
Yeah.
You sure Frank's not trying to fuck you?
That's what I keep. Every night, I turn myself on every now and then just to make sure there's nobody else in the room with me. When the lights are turned off, I'm like, oh, I hear you breathing.
Yeah, he's in the corner with his penis hanging out. You know, about that Mac Mini. You know, it was hard to get. That was a pretty penny right there.
I'm ready to see those little beady eyes, like a little red. I'm expecting like little red beady eyes to pop up. I go, oh, there you are, Frank. Get the fuck out of here. I saved the receipts.
Damn, when you say little beady eyes, I think you're talking about like the crabs in his pubic hairs looking at you. They're staring at you too. You owe us two co-hosts.
That would look like an army of fucking. Like nanonites or something about to attack me. So those things that consume you, that become like the gray goo. Consume everything and use it as energy.
Well, if they ain't consume Frank yet, I think you all right.
Well, yeah, we'll be just fine. But no, he got me a. It's this microphone. It's by this company called Blue, and it's the Snowball microphone that is used for podcasting.
Yes.
So
I've seen that at the Apple Store. How does it work?
Oh, really? I tested it out. Okay, the first time we were fucking with it, we opened it up. There are 3 settings on it. One is help me out here with the terms. Cardio. There's a second one called cardioid. Cardio something.
Yeah, I know.
And the third one is like a conference, to where it turns on. There's a place in the back of the ball that 2 people can speak. You can have a conversation. Put the mic between.
So you put
people.
That's it. That's why it's good for podcasting, because 2 people can sit between the mic.
Yeah, and it's just a small little ball. It comes with its little mic stand. And the first time we opened it, there were 2 settings that didn't work. We had to return it, but we got another one, and I was playing around with it last night, and let me tell you, that fucking thing sounds amazing. And
I looked up the word. Hey, the word you are looking for is cardioid.
Cardioid.
Yeah. I just want to make sure before I made myself sound stupid. Cardiovascular.
Yeah, cardiovascular.
Your microphone has a heart.
It does.
It breathes.
Everything has a heart these days.
I can see you open it up because the mic is shaped like a ball.
Yeah, it's shaped as a ball, and
I can see you like taking it out of his wrap and start using like a basketball. Like, no.
Yeah, I was like,
shit, you broke it.
Yeah, I looked at it. I was like, what is this? Like a what are you trying to tell me? What you don't want to be my friend no more? This is my new buddy.
Yeah.
Do I need to paint a face on him with your blood or something? No.
But the mic works out fine.
The mic sounds incredible. Yeah, I actually went online and read up about it and checked out some YouTube videos about it, and thank God, it's been getting nothing but just rave reviews, and just listening to it. I recorded some stuff. We were fucking around, and it sounded great. It sounded really great. So I was thoroughly impressed. But hey, Frank, buddy, wow, I don't know.
Yeah, the microphone.
I think I am going to fuck you tonight. But
you feel obliged now.
I have to.
He didn't even have to ask. You're like, oh, okay.
I'll just go and find a picture of like Vanessa Hudgens or something, blow it up, and just tape it to his head.
See,
you're
like those. You like those young girls who have like those 60-year-old sugar daddies, and like they give them a lot of money, and the girl, she only does it once, but she breaks down and she's like, okay, I'll fuck you this once. Jesus Christ.
Yes, I'm that chick.
You've been good to me. Okay.
Yeah. I'll open wide.
Okay. Only this once, though.
I have no teeth, Frank.
Yeah. Merry Christmas.
What the hell am I talking about? I love women. I don't suck dick.
You're going to be fucking that snowball microphone. Oh, shit, hold up. So, man, sounds like you had a mighty fine Christmas.
It was, I was pretty lucky. I mean, hey, all I'll tell you kids is when you don't ask for shit and you get shit, that is the coolest shit ever.
Yeah. You don't feel like a leech anymore. You don't feel like a bum.
Well, it's like, you know what the fuck else do I need? I mean, I don't need anything. I got a room full of shit. It looks like goddamn Pee-wee's Playhouse, that fucking room of mine. In that basement. I mean, I swear to God.
Talking chairs.
Yeah, you'll find Terry the pterodactyl comes and visits me every week. Yeah. How you doing, co-host? Oh, you got a new Mac Mini. Woo.
Mini, that's the word of the day.
If only I had my own zombie, but anyway.
Well, I can I can just put my head in a box and move it around.
There you go.
Make a high.
Every time it opens, I'll be sure to close it right up.
Hey, Cole! God damn it! Let me fuck out of here. Whoop your little
Make a hiney hold your ass out of here.
I know you be fucking with me. Open those doors. Oh, I can't breathe. Come on, oh fuck, man. Wait till I got this goddamn bottle. But man, that's nice of you that you got all those gifts, and I have to say,
it is nice of me.
As much of an asshole as you come across on this show, you are the most gracious mechanical device I've ever seen.
Well,
even the toaster don't treat me this nice.
Well, hey, I played nice until
I know you ain't nothing but old softy when the microphone goes off.
It's time for my programming to switch to kill, and you better be shitting your pants when that happens, my friend. So,
well, when that day comes, I haven't found that switch yet. This so-called kill switch that you have.
Don't you worry.
I haven't turned you over and looked that deep yet. So
don't do that. No,
don't worry about it. I will not. But I ain't your buddy Frank now. I owe you shit. Nah,
how was yours? What'd you get,
man? I had a pretty good Christmas. Oh, by the way, welcome to Let's Do This, everybody.
Yes, welcome to the show.
We have a good show planned for you. Before I get into what I got for Christmas, let's not make it all about me, people.
Please don't.
Yeah, this is all about you too. So let us tell you what our post Christmas gift to you is. We gave you a Christmas show last week. Now
nobody listened to it, but
actually, people.
No, I know.
I know. It went up late.
It went up super late. I know. It was
people were yelling at my ass.
It went up right at midnight, which I didn't mind. I was like, people tune in when they want to. Whatever. It's there. It's there.
Most of the time, I'm pretty gracious to our members on the site, but there was that time I had to just come in and tell some people, look, God damn it, I do Christmas shopping like everybody else. All right, I go see my mama like everybody else.
I read that. I read everything you wrote while you were on your soapbox. Yeah. Look, this is what I do.
God,
all right,
this
is how much money I get for doing this goddamn bullshit every week,
week after week.
No, it was funny, but
I toil and work hard for you.
Yes, Corey works very hard, people.
I know.
But I thought it was funny when I guess the wrong show was put up. And the first comment I saw, he's like, "Oh, cool, the show's up." And then I see Predator. This is the wrong show.
I know.
This is last week.
Believe me, I slapped my face when that happened because what happens is if I upload an audio and I try to upload an audio right after that, it's going to take an hour. For some reason, Ning does that.
Fucking Ning.
Now, I could upload a show and it instantly goes up.
Right.
Or if I upload 5 shows at the same time, they go up. Now, if I upload one show and I decide like 5 minutes later, I want to put up another audio. That shit's going to have to wait for an hour.
Oh,
so
really?
when I found out I put up the wrong show, I was like, fuck, I'm going to have to look at all these comments for an hour.
I know. You fucked up, Corey. I know. I was like, I hope Corey's not out shopping right now while this is going on.
I was banging my fucking head against the wall at the time.
I was about to send you a text just to go, hey, I think the show's up. But I didn't know how long it'd been up there like that. But I'd assume you'd probably figure it out.
No, I did. There was nothing I could do. I even had to put it up and say, people, it's going to take about an hour for this to go back.
And then I thought there was a problem with the carousel on the site because I think the Leog show went up, and then
we had all kind of weird problems.
I figured perfect.
Believe me,
perfect for this. Not that it's. I mean, I did not think for a second it was your fault. All I thought was, man, fucking Ning. I swear to God.
Some of it could have been, man. Because I'll tell you, I was when Christmas came around.
Yeah.
I was exhausted. My mother even came in and said, "What is wrong with you?" And she was even talking to me because I was still working on a review. What was I getting up? What came out Friday? man.
Sherlock Holmes.
Sherlock Holmes.
Okay.
That's what I was putting up.
Okay.
And I was put a little bit behind because I was trying to put up a lot of audio reviews, and I was trying to drive to Waco, and I got that late and all kind of shit.
You're doing all that at the same time?
At the same day. All at the same time. I was working and driving at the same time. Almost hit a Mack truck. Motherfucker.
I was like, what the fuck? Look at Speed Racer over there on his goddamn computer loading up goddamn podcasts. What the hell?
But I tell you so when I got home, I immediately started working on putting up reviews and whatnot. My mother even came and she was talking to me, and you should have seen my mother. If I don't answer my mother, she yells. I mean, because she was trying to tell me, like, babe, you still up? What you want for breakfast? And I was just sitting up there working. I didn't even hear it.
How late were you up?
I was up to like 10 in the morning. Like,
so you were up all
I was
through
up
the night.
all night. My mother came in like, "Are you still working?" I was like,
the fuck is wrong with
and
you,
she was like,
Corey?
and my mother hits his high pitched voice when because she's like, "Corey, what you want for breakfast, baby?" Corey. She's like, she turns to an alien, just starts pointing. But I was like,
pod people.
Yeah. When I started bleeding from the eardrums, that's when I looked at, But so I was really tired, so things went up kind of late. But we finally got stuff up, and I was happy to get as much up as we could because during the holidays, a lot of people are at home doing nothing, and even people are like, "Man, you guys putting up a lot of shit over this weekend." I was like, "Yeah, we got a lot of shit to put up."
Yeah.
So it went well this weekend, and I got some good gifts. But I'll get into that after I tell you, people, you wonderful, wonderful people out there, what's going to be on the show for this evening.
Yes.
We have. And I have listed here. We're already talking about our joyous Christmas this past.
Sorry for all the people out there who didn't get jack shit.
Sorry, I got some shit. Sorry you didn't get nothing. Let's see. We're going to
quit being such an asshole all the time. Maybe you'll get something.
Exactly. Why you think Santa Claus is coming in and kicking you dead in your ass instead of giving you a gift because you're an asshole? Get up, motherfucker.
Well, at least they get a kick. You know, hey, a good kick in the ass. You know, sometimes people need that.
You know, my dad came in drunk one night dressed up like Santa Claus. It was supposed to be all sweet. My dad came in with a beard and shit. And got drunk, came in and get up, motherfucker. I ain't got you shit.
Did he hit you with your presents?
Yeah.
Get there, grab your sack.
Threw the box at me. There was a steak, frozen steak in there.
What you got for me, Dad?
He's a pork chop, bitch.
A bag full of bars of soap.
Yeah. You dirty son of a bitch. You know what? What else we're going to talk about in the show? I'm spitting everywhere and shit. We're going to talk about this video that somebody posted on the site. Where James Cameron is telling the fan, fuck off. Fuck off.
Exactly.
The fan looking for an autograph, and James Cameron just like, fuck you.
Yeah, there's your autograph right there.
Write that down.
Yeah.
Hey, you had the privilege of James Cameron saying, fuck you.
Here, let me see that pen right on his forehead. Fuck you.
And jab him with that pen before him.
Right in the eye.
Fuck off. And then we're going to talk about, speaking of Blu-rays that we received over the holidays, we're going to talk about some of the DVDs that we watched. At least I'm going to talk about some.
You are, yeah.
Yeah, I figured maybe you watched some.
In my state of sickness, a lot of the movies that I did get to watch, I would pass out like right towards
in the middle of it. So
right towards the end.
So your review is like
I have not.
Good.
Clean credits. Even though I was watching Terminator Salvation. That's another Blu-ray that I got where I was watching that like around midnight, and I was like, "Oh, I got to see this goddamn film." And I remember I wanted to get it specifically because of the sound.
Well, now you gonna talk about the review right now?
No. I'm not talking about the review, but I fucking kept on waking up because every time there was an explosion or machine guns were going off, that shit sounded like it was happening right next to me. I mean, as soon as I heard boom, 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 and I was like, "Oh shit, it's on, set to kill everything."
You sure that wasn't this ghetto ass neighborhood just going crazy?
No, I thought the robot war started without me. I was like, "Oh shit!"
Yeah, you woke up late for the robot apocalypse. You late for your own apocalypse, man.
I keep telling you, it's going to end up like in one of the goddamn Three Stooges shows where there's going to be a full out war, and I'm that dumbass just sleeping right next to the rocket launcher.
Yeah, one of those exoskeletons from Terminator came in. Carlos, what you doing, man?
Yeah, all you're gonna hear is
man, goddamn, we've been fighting for 2 days. Where you been? Yeah, we got 2 humans left, man.
Huh? What?
2 humans left.
Huh?
We saved you one, man. Come on.
And
it's me.
Yeah.
Carlos, I'm your friend.
Accidentally
No.
Nobody move, nobody get hurt.
Now we're going to talk about some Blu-ray stuff. I know it's not the same conversation that we've been having for weeks. It's actually been watching some Blu-rays, and I'm going to talk about some of the special features that were on them and what I liked about them and what I didn't like about them. And we'll get into some email.
Let's do
now
it.
There might be something else we're going to bring up, and there's been this funny video that I've been wanting to show you for weeks, but I haven't been able to bring it up. But I got it.
I'm always down for funny videos.
Got it queued up right now.
It's
actually very hilarious.
Yes,
if I
sir.
Say so myself.
I'm looking forward to it, Corey.
But my Christmas, man, was very nice. I like you got the PS3 for yourself. Right. I went and traded in my smaller television, and I got my lovely big screen right here. I got that for myself.
40
inches
with subwoofers.
That's a real man right there.
You got the subwoofers and the Christmas lights around it.
40 inches, baby. Yeah, exactly.
40 inches of man right there.
Exactly. I think this turns into a robot.
Yeah.
Goes in and wipes my ass one when I take a shit, but.
You can make toast with it. Yeah.
All that good stuff. I can have sex with it like my vacuum cleaner, all kind of good stuff. But so I got this for myself. Mm-hmm. But then you guys gave me a lot of cool stuff.
Right.
And when I went home, now you see I got this television.
Right.
Now when I went home, and I'm like you, I am beyond getting stuff for Christmas. I really am. I mean, I will get a little touchy if I gave people something for Christmas and people don't give me anything, but I see them giving everybody else something. Now that will piss me off because it's like, I gave you something. That just goes to show how you how you hold me in regard.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. It just says something about a friend when somebody does that, because I know if somebody gives me something, I will go out of my way to get them something. In fact, you heard me last week talk about how Leon and Cyrus, they gave me something. I kind of felt bad because what I gave them, I didn't feel it was that big. I went out and bought them more stuff. So
you're always out to do bigger and better.
No. I'm out to do equal, if not better.
Equal.
I'm the better man.
I'm better than you.
You give me something. I'm gonna see if you want me.
I saw how your eyes lit up when I told you Frank got me that Mac Mini. You were like, he did what?
I know, I was mad.
What about my gift? I got you a Blu-ray.
Chopped liver? The fuck you doing?
Motherfucker. I'll show him.
Yeah. You're going to just start beating up Frank for no reason. What'd I do? What the fuck you give a Mac Mini to co-host, will you? That's my robot.
Yeah.
God damn it.
You're going to roll in 2 MacBooks.
I know.
3 iPods.
I'm bringing you goddamn Cray computer from NASA and shit. Here you go, co-host. Yeah. I'll do this, Frank. Fuck you.
Yeah.
This one launches nuclear missiles. What can your Mac Mini do?
Man. But you were saying that you get let me understand this right. You get upset when you get a present for somebody and they end up not giving you something in return later on.
I don't. No. Now, if I gave, let me get it straight.
Clarify this. Yeah.
Now, if I gave a present to someone and they didn't get me anything, I'm not petty like that where I like say, you got to go out and get me something. Right. No, I give gifts because I like to give gifts, and I've done that. In fact, I would tell you, damn, I cannot forget like some of the weird charity that I did. And
charity.
I do a little bit of charity. I don't ever talk about it unless it's weird and kind of funny.
Right.
So that's
okay. I've heard. Yeah,
and that's what happened this time around. But and I'll talk about that in a little while after we actually get the real show started.
All right.
But so what I'm saying is that if I give gifts to someone and they don't give me anything back, I'm fine. Now, if I give them a gift and they're out giving gifts to all these people, but don't give me anything, I get upset.
Yeah.
I will be like, I gave you something and you give gifts to everybody else but me. I mean, that just goes to show how you hold me in regard as a friend.
Right.
I'm not a high priority to you, but otherwise I was a good priority. You were a priority for me to go out and buy something for you. I thought about you. Now, if you can't afford to buy me a gift and you're not buying gifts for anybody else, don't worry about it. And I'm not even asking like you give me you give me something big. Yeah. I mean, if you went over to a fucking bakery and bought me 3 chocolate chip cookies and put it in some gift wrap and said, look, I couldn't afford anything more than this after I bought gifts. I mean, but I did think
here your cookies. Shut the fuck up.
I might talk about your ass for about, a good 30 minutes,
forgiving you.
But I will go home and be like, it really is the thought that counts. Because honestly, one of the reasons why I'm annoyed by Christmas is because the heavy commercialism that's involved. It comes around, it's just a hassle. I mean, it defeats the true meaning of what Christmas is, and it's just a fucking hassle.
Now you don't have to buy into that, right?
But no,
you can easily avoid it by just saying, I'm not going to pay attention to this bullshit.
No, you see that you want to do
it all
that.
the time.
You want to do that? No, I'm not talking about the commercials that you actually see on TV.
Yeah.
The commercialism of Christmas also involves you having to go out and be a consumer and buy people stuff.
Which you do not have to do. I mean,
that's easier said than done.
And I'm noticing a lot of people are really just being resilient to that whole idea, especially this year. I know a lot of people who just said, "I'm not doing gifts this year."
Yeah,
I know like 4 people who were just like, "I'm not doing gifts this year," and they even had to tell me, it's like, "Hey, you know what? I know you probably want to get me something, but I'm telling you, you don't have to. You don't have to." And I was like. And then I tell them, don't tell me what to fucking do, all right? Just because you got this hang up, don't fucking get me involved. If I'm gonna get you something, I'm gonna get you something. But
and then you don't get anything anyway.
I'm not expecting anything. No. Well, usually I don't. If I just see something I think somebody would probably want, or I'm like, you know what, this would be fucking a cool gift for somebody who I know who would fucking just love this.
Yeah.
I'll do it. But I don't really make a list. I don't make a plan. I don't go I can do little things for people if I feel like it. And I'm sure if they're happy with it, that's great. If they're not, I don't care. I'm doing it because I want to do it, not because somebody's telling me or like you say with the whole commercialism. I kind of got over that like when I was.
Well, I'm not buying into the commercialism.
Ago.
I mean, I am beyond.
Well, that's good for you.
Looking at television. I mean, a commercial that's saying you got to go out and get this. I'm like, I don't have to have it. Now, there's certain things that I want, and I might buy them at a certain time of the year because they're cheaper.
Yeah,
but. I'm not thinking like, oh shit, I gotta buy.
Yeah.
Think like I did Black Friday for Thanksgiving because I never done it before, and my nephew really wanted to go. He really wanted that fucking television, so I took him out and got it. And,
that just sounds like something to experience. I know I wanted to do it, but with my schedule, with the other crap I was doing, it didn't allow me. But I was hoping to do that only because I was like, you know what, this is a great opportunity for me to get something really cheap. Get me something that. I would never ask anyone for it because number one, it's just retarded expensive, and I'd feel terrible asking for somebody for a gift like that. I feel like a jerk off.
Well, that's how.
Even though I'm a robot and I shouldn't give a fuck.
Yeah, you ain't doing nothing with it anyway.
You better watch out because sometimes people piss behind your back. You don't know it, so you got to watch out.
You got all kind of boxes over here full of shit you don't use.
You gotta worry.
Remote control cars and shit.
I don't need to be pissed on.
You got enough to like give fucking gifts to half the world right now. You are Santa Claus hoarding all this shit over here. But well, that's what I did with the PS3. Like I went out and I got it because I was somewhere where it wasn't a hassle. Now, if it was a hassle, I would have left. But what I'm saying is that you need to make a pact for that kind of thing when you don't want to give gifts to each other. I mean, everybody kind of has to understand, like, I'm not going to get you anything, at least for me. Now, I can't speak for everybody else, but if somebody gets me something, I'm going to get you something back. That's just how it is. So you're going to buy into it one way or another. Right. And I feel better. It's more sincere with me going out and getting somebody it's a gift because I want to, other than like, oh, I feel obligated to. But there was a time, the obligation was there. And for some people, it still is. But, what are you going to do?
Right.
But, I don't mind. But so when I went home to Waco, my mother, I should have known. Because my mother, when she's trying to surprise me or fool me with something, she's not a very good liar.
She's your mother. Yeah. You've only lived with her like your whole life. Still living with her.
But hey, look, she used to get me on April Fool's Day a lot. Like when I was in high school, she used to
get you presents on April Fool's Day?
No, she scared the fuck out of me. She would actually do things like, Corey, get up. The house is on fire. I mean, she really did this. House is on fire, Corey, get up. Get out of it. And I would get up and run. And she'd be, and I was like, I'm standing in the middle of the living room, my underwear and shit.
Yeah.
She's like, April Fools. I'm like,
next time she does that, what you need to do is you need to get a chair and you just need to fucking crash it through one of the biggest windows she has, and then just
come on, get out of here.
Grab her, and then get a run inside the house with a water hose and just start spraying the whole fucking place down. Even spray her in the face. Oh, where's the fire? I'm gonna make sure everything's wet.
Or just wait till she's in bed and like get the water hose on her when she sleep. Yeah, motherfucker, April Fools. Yeah, there you go. There's your April Fools. No, I used to get my mother back though. I used to. I'll get into that after I tell you what she got me. But she would sit up there all kind of weird, and she was like, because she was up there eating, and she's like, Corey, go in the living room and get that rug for me. I'm like, I said, what are you talking about? Yeah.
Go, why?
And I'm like, what rug? And she's like, go in there and get that rug. And really, I was confused. I mean, she hasn't surprised me in a while, so she did get me. And I was like, oh, okay. I was like, but what's going on? And she just got up herself and started walking to the living room. I was like, Ma, whatever it is you want, I'll get it for you. You don't have to do it. I'm like, what do you want? What do you want me to do? And she's like, and then she just gets real weird. She's like, the rug, you get it because the light ain't working. I was like, what are you talking about?
You fucking crazy?
Yeah. And then she goes in there, she cuts on the light, and I'm like, the light's working. What are you talking about? She's like, it's that rug right there. And I was like, it's a fucking, what do you want? Okay, all right.
That's when you started,
and I pulled it up, and it was like, oh my God, it's a Christmas gift. Wow. But it really was cool. Now you see this TV here?
Right. She put that under the rug?
She stole my TV and wrapped it.
Stepped on that shit.
Ma, I think this is my television.
Crunch? What the hell?
Oh. No, she actually got me the same television. But it's a little bit small. It's a 32-inch. This is a 40-inch. She got me. But you know something? I really did want another one because I'm clearing out the living room.
Right.
And
it's about time.
And I know, man.
Jesus Christ.
I know. It's looking like Sanford and Son in there for years now.
Yeah, it is.
But I'm finally like clearing it out, and it's gonna be pretty much empty until I start getting some new furniture. And I'm gonna do that in 2010. Just later on, get some nice furniture, and I'm gonna have, and so people will finally be able to come over and watch TV in the living room.
Finally make it a living room.
Yeah, finally make it a living room.
They don't have to. So they don't have to sit on the floor.
Every time you come in, you hear old black man comes up from the kitchen. You big dummy.
Yeah. Every time I go in there and I'm sitting on the floor, I gotta think, man, Corey better be serving sushi or something. There ain't no reason for me to be sitting on this dirty ass floor.
Take your shoes off. Walk like a geisha.
I know I'm a robot and all, but Jesus Christ.
Nah, my mom, she surprised me with that, and that was real nice. And then,
that's cool.
We talked about the other gifts.
That's a big deal. I mean,
it was a nice television, man.
I mean, I don't know anybody else's mothers who would think about getting them a fucking, LCD TV. For
I know. I didn't. And really, now you know me, man. Mm-hmm. You know what I do. You know what I think about aliens, ghosts, the supernatural.
Yeah,
all that.
You believe all that shit.
I don't believe all that shit. But I don't say that it doesn't exist, like aliens.
Right.
I'm sure there's life out there.
Could have
been to Earth. I don't think so.
Didn't you see Predator versus Aliens, you big dummy? Predators were the first one here. They taught the Mayans all they knew. Oh, come on, Corey, learn something when you're watching these films. That
revisionist history that you're looking at from Paul W. Anderson.
Yes, the truth.
Paul S. Anderson, whoever the fuck directed that movie. But no, my mom and I swear to God, there have been like about 3 weird coincidences where I honestly believe that there's certain bonds between people that cannot be explained. Right. I will buy into that. Mm-hmm. I'll give you a couple examples. Okay. One, I remember when I was in college. Swear to God, people, this is a true story. I was thinking, without having ever talked to my mother, I was thinking, I have to get another backpack. This backpack I have is falling apart. It's tearing up. Books falling out and shit. But I wanted...
Your Elmo backpack was falling apart?
No. Come on, man. I'm more of a Grover type person.
Grover?
Yeah. Grover got those long crack arms.
Oh, that's right. I remember. Yeah, you had the Super Grover.
Super Grover. That's right. Yeah, not just the Grover, but the Super...
With the backpack with the cape in the back.
Super Grover.
So when you're running your class, you in the cape, Super Grover.
Yeah. And he'd come on the screen and be like, and I'm cute too. I wore that backpack. I would run at people backwards. Super Grover.
That's when you were real skinny too, so your arms were all flailing.
Can't be late. That's when I was on crack and blue. Yeah. Hey man, I'll suck your dick.
Damn. Super Grover sucking dick.
No, I was just Corey. Getting this fixed.
Anything for a passing grade.
Anything for a rock. Yeah, finally the head fell off the Super Grover backpack. I was like, I just fell off one day. Where's my Bro Grover head? God damn it.
Yeah.
But so I think I saw it at a rave one day. I was thinking to myself, I need another backpack, but I want it to be. These are fine details here. Yeah. I want a black leather backpack. Mm-hmm. So I went home one weekend for my weekend drills in the National Guard, and my mom had a bag, a plastic bag on the bed. Mm-hmm. I'm like, "What is this?" And she's like, "Oh, that's yours." And I said, "Well, what is it?" She said, "Open it up." And she's like, "I thought you might need it." And guess what it was?
A black leather bag?
No, it was a Grover backpack.
Oh, damn. A new one, huh?
It was a crackhead.
Yeah.
No, it was a black leather backpack.
Uh-huh.
And I asked my mother, I said, did I talk to you about this? She's like, no, I was out. I forgot where she was shopping, but she's like, I saw it and I thought you might need it. I said, Ma, this is fucking weird. No, I didn't say no. I did say, I was like, Ma, you know what? That is the weirdest thing. I was thinking that I need to get one of these, and you got it for me.
Maybe you said it in your sleep or something. God damn, I need a black leather backpack.
Backpack.
Black leather.
And she was asleep too, and she heard it, and she was doing the same thing.
Yeah.
Black leather backpack. Corey needs a black. She bought it in sleep. She sleepwalked.
Corey, what's all the commotion?
Hey,
Corey. I wish you could record that.
I will one day. I'm gonna do a podcast with her, so everybody can hear my mom, because she's crazy. But now it's the same with the television. It's a similar situation. I was thinking I wanted a Samsung television, and when I got this, I was thinking to myself, I want another one.
Yeah.
I don't know when I'm gonna get it, but I want another one because I need one for the living room.
Right.
When I go home, my mom and I had never talked about this at all. She has the same fucking brand that I'm thinking of, and I don't know how else to explain it. Coincidence? Maybe. I don't know, but
could be.
I don't know, but my mom and I have had these kind of.
You guys are psychically linked.
We are.
That's what it is.
We are.
Yeah.
It's like when I punch myself in the face, she feels it.
You should go. Yeah, you should go to the college up here and figure out what's wrong with you guys. Yeah, see what the hell's wrong with your head. Have them do studies for a
dissect
month.
They switch my mom and our heads. My head is on my mom's body and vice versa.
Go over there, tell them what you just told me, and record it, and then bring it back.
If I get out alive, a prime specimen for our study. They shoot me to tranquilize the dart before I can leave. Take his TV and his black backpack. No, so it was weird that my mom and I were able to connect this way, and I never have been able to figure it out. It's almost eerie to me. And you know me, I don't buy into that shit. Yeah. I'll be the first one talking shit about paranormal activities. Ain't no goddamn ghosts walking around.
I'd start thinking, you know what? I need $1,000.
I've tried, man.
$1,000. Oh, you know how many tacos you could buy with $1,000?
Instead of a big bag of tacos falls on you.
I know.
No, I want the money.
That's why your mom gets you a big bag of tacos.
Hey, babe, I thought you needed some tacos. No. What? Oh, well, since you got them.
Well, might as well make a taco castle while I'm here.
No, she was thinking about Taco Bell Lugosi in there.
Taco Bell Lugosi.
Man, let me tell you something.
Oh, no.
When I'm thinking about this fool, man,
what happened? What did he do this time?
All the fucking spoons are missing from the drawer in the kitchen.
Oh, boy.
He's taken every fucking spoon we've had in the kitchen.
Yeah.
We're talking about my vampire Taco Bell eating roommate people, John. Mm-hmm. He's taking every fucking spoon in there, and I know because I just finished washing dishes. That's before they slip.
You were watching
ditch.
I thought you said you were washing bitches. I'm like, that's pretty cool.
Man, I was washing bitches with spoons.
Yeah.
You know where else can you say that happen?
Oh boy,
he took all my bitch spoons, man.
Get some bitches real clean with a spoon.
Every fucking, and I tell you what he did. I know, scoop that shit out.
Yeah. Well, I'd be rubbing around.
All right, goddamn it. But he all the forks are still in there, all the knives. So I know what he's been doing. He's been eating that goddamn Chef Boyardee ravioli again, raw from the can. There's like about 10 cans in there. Each one of them has a spoon in it. Let me tell you something. I've opened the trash can before I take the trash out, and he'll just like roll shit up and just throw it in there. Silverware and everything.
Oh, so you're finding silverware in the trash.
I'm like, John,
you got to put a stop to that.
I'm like, man, we need silverware. Why you?
Number one, who's been buying that silverware?
Well, he bought the last set because I was what? No, he bought the last set because he threw away the first set.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, if he's throwing away his own shit, then let him do it.
I was like, John, you threw away all of fucking silverware, man. He went ahead and went out and bought some more.
Yeah.
And half that shit is
like, John, do you understand the silverware is not disposable? You just get some plastic fucking spoons or something, dude. It's that easy. You know, that's what you should have gotten for Christmas. Those 200 packs with the spoons or sporks.
Yes, sporks.
Well, go
biodegradable sporks.
Go to fucking Taco Bell. Get them black sporks that they got. Just get a handful of those. Wrap that shit up in the goddamn Christmas packaging, and boom, there you go. Problem solved.
I need the silver. I use the silver spoons to stop the werewolves.
A present for me? I did not ask of any present. Who could this be from? Oh, Corey Coolman.
And his heart just melts.
Oh,
My heart has grown 10 times bigger.
oh, I now understand the spirit of Christmas.
I'm no longer a Grinch.
It's best to give than to receive.
Yahoo, Yahoo.
Yes. Oh, something to eat, my Chef Boyardee with now. Oh, classy black. Oh, wow.
Oh, man.
Well, yeah, okay.
All
Well,
right,
sorry.
so-
Sorry about that.
People,
Yes.
all right. So you know what? I got a little bit more Christmas talk to
Right.
do with you, but
Okay.
as I said, look for
Yeah.
if you're just tuning in, we're gonna have a talk about James Cameron and him just cussing out a fan. We'll be talking about some Blu-rays that we watched. Might bring up
Yes.
a little article that I found about Marvel, maybe if we have
Maybe,
time,
yeah.
and then we are going to also talk about email.
Email, yeah. It's
And,
been a while.
Hopefully, we'll have time to look at this video that I pulled up for co-host.
Cool.
So, all right,
I'm
people.
looking
So
for
we
it.
gave you the rundown of the show, gave you a little bit of Christmas cheer.
Yes, we gave you the runs, gave you some cheer, and what else could you? Yeah, what else could you possibly want out of the holidays?
Toilet paper.
Yeah,
Toilet
if
paper.
you're lucky, but yeah, but yeah, we're
Tell you what you
here
can ask
to,
for. You can ask for another set of fucking spoons.
Oh.
If you hadn't thrown them away, people. You know what? I'm against making an Amazon wish list, but I'm thinking about making one now. Just what
Yeah.
I need. My list is gonna be number 1, spoons. Number
Right.
2, knives.
Yeah.
Number 3, forks.
Might as well go all out. A toaster,
Yeah.
microwave oven.
Number 3, garlic.
I'd be impressed with some of these Amazon lists if they actually had things that you could possibly need at some point.
I know. Instead of just you don't, that
Underwear, socks,
just useless
Yeah.
shit. No, I need spoons, people. If you want to know what I need a fucking
Yes.
2, 3 spoons.
Yeah.
Anything.
You're lucky. You need that. I know some people out there that need some personalities, but
Yeah.
they ain't selling that shit on
They ain't
Amazon.
getting that on Amazon.
Nope. Mm-mm.
All right, people. So let's go ahead and put the show in full gear.
Yes.
Now. That was just the warm up what you had before.
Yes, it was.
People who first tune in, they're like, "What?
Yes.
Right now. That's a whole couple of Colemans that you guys did.
That's right. That was a warm up. We did
That was-
get your ass nice and
That was
toasty.
an appetizer.
Yes.
All right. So you know what? We talked about Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
Talked about missing silverware. I'm ready, man.
I'm fucking
You
ready.
I'm ready.
You're ready. I'm ready.
Let's get the bullshit going.
Let's do it. Let's go.
Oh, look out! Oh, look at now. He's coming in. Oh,
I got
what
you.
is this you got?
As soon as I see you, I start coughing.
I know he's allergic. Now we know why
My
you're
God,
sick every
maybe
week.
That's why. Yeah.
Look at it. He got little
ass hairs are like falling off you. I think you're sick too. What the hell? Coming in, tracking in mud.
We got Ghosty coming in here showing us. Look at this. He got his little hoof gloves he got for Christmas. Look at that.
You got fucking Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer hoof gloves?
Yeah, look at him.
What the fuck?
got him some bikini underwear.
Shit. You need to get you a red fucking shiny nose so you can make your way through the door and quit walking into it.
Disturbing people
You
like that.
drunk
Hope he got some
bastard.
new
I think he's been drinking like fucking eggnog or something, like high proof
you-
eggnog. Jesus.
He's a goat and he eats his own eggnog.
Yes,
All
he
right. Well,
does.
look at him. I hope you got some new guitar strings for
Yeah.
Christmas because I want you to rock that shit, Goatsy. All right.
Yeah.
All right, people. I'm ready. You ready?
All
I'm
right,
ready.
we're fucking ready. Goatie's
You
ready.
You ready? I'm ready to go. Oh, shit. Let's do this.
That was all off.
All right, let's do it again. All right.
You ready? I'm ready.
You ready? Let's do this. Oh, yeah. That's right there. That's the groove. All right. Now, everything is good with the world.
The Jimmy Jam.
Oh, man. All the world is united under a groove right now. Nothing can stop us now.
Can't
Man,
get me
what's that?
singing like
Is that the remix? Ah!
That's my Jimmy Jam remix.
Oh
my God. All right, yeah, I'll be fine. Don't
All
worry.
right. I did a little bit of charity this. Now I actually do go out and give things to people.
Did you go give a sandwich to that homeless girlfriend of yours?
Man, I slapped her with that shit for not.
You slapped
she had a
her.
boyfriend.
You slapped her with your bologna.
Exactly. Smacked her upside the head with a piece of rye bread.
Oh, my
Nah,
God.
I've mentioned this before. I'm not going to say the guy's name, but there's a guy that lives near here who has cancer.
Oh, that's right.
And I went ahead and gave him $50 for Christmas. And when I came back, I'd be, goddamn, this dude didn't want more. Came around looking for more.
That's usually how it goes.
I'm like, and look, what can you say? It's like, I can just tell him, like, hey, man, I'll give you a little something, but I don't have, I just gave you $50, man. I have a whole lot. And every time he comes around, He
comes around here? He actually comes over?
Yeah. He has we have the same last name. So I think he's actually believing that we are related now, because he was kind of joking before. Mm-hmm. And he would come around and he would say, because he's very religious, so he'd come around and he's always wearing like crosses that he made, like seriously out of popsicle sticks and shit. So he comes, so every time he sees me, he's like, "Oh, Corey, my brother in Christ," and he's got cancer, and the dude is like,
Okay, wait, he calls you my brother in Christ
because we have the same last name. I begin to think he thinks that we are really related at some, like he's calling me his cousin now, but I'm his brother in Christ. I think he thinks him and I are really cousins. Okay. But in Christ we got, we're blood brothers.
Brother in Christ. Yeah. Okay. Like, what does Christ got to do with you guys?
Blood of Christ, I guess. Blood brothers in Christ. He comes, what he does. He comes, he's always
trying to understand the lingo.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Don't ask me. He just comes around, "Oh, my brother in Christ." And he always says it like that. And so sometimes I think he's like drunk, because he'll grab my arm and just hold it tight and throw my arm up in the air, and he's like, "Oh, cousin." I'm just like a cancerous crackhead snagglepuss.
Slow down. Yeah, I think your cancer's made you crazy.
Yeah, no. "Hey, cousin. Yeah. How you doing, brother in Christ?"
You seem a little too energetic for somebody who has cancer.
Cousin.
You got a little too much energy for my taste.
My cousin, brothers in Christ even.
You go, why can't I find a cancer victim in bed?
I know, the one that can't walk or talk.
Yeah, I know.
God damn. Man.
Just my luck.
I got to get the one that's still spry.
Exactly. I got the one who's doing like cartwheels over to my place.
Yeah, if he ever sees me on the street. Because sometimes he sees me, and there's been times I've had to like just drive past him because he'll stop me. Now, it's not because I really don't want to give him anything. If I have something to give him, I'll give it to him. But he wants to keep talking. Like, I'll be in a rush. I'll be going to a screening or somewhere where I'm like pressed for time. And the first few times I did stop, because you can hear his ass like a block away. Corey! I'm like, God damn,
Did you go, Mom?
But I pull over and he's like, "Oh, I saw the doctor today, and he said that I'm doing better. My chemo's working, but I got to stop." And by this time, I'm like ready to drive over his feet and drive off.
But you got to stop bothering me. Is that what that is?
Give you some cotton balls and stuff in your fucking mouth so you can leave me alone.
Yeah.
But he'll keep talking. I have to tell him, like, "Look, man, I have to go. And he's one of those people who just keeps talking.
Yeah.
"All right, I understand, my cousin. Look, I want you to be okay. All right, you stay warm." And
all right, yeah, okay.
I'm driving like I'm.
Awesome. One more thing, Corey.
By this point, I'm like, I'm raising the window up on his arm, And one more thing,
Corey, are you in a hurry? Because you look like you're in a hurry. But I got one more thing to tell you. This is something that you want to hear.
To hear this, cousin.
It's about my cancer.
Did I tell you about my cancer? Yes, it ain't killed you yet because you're still fucking with me. Yeah. I'm about to roll up that window on his arm and drive on with him stuck to my car. Yeah. So I'm driving down the street looking like I got a dummy.
Yeah. Did you bother cancer as much as you're bothering me? Because I can understand why he's trying to kill you now.
I'll tell you what. Why don't you talk to your cancer like you talk to me? It'll be gone the next day.
Yeah.
That should be gone in 5 minutes.
You should make a plush toy. We should call Stephanie so she can make a plush toy out of a cancer, like a cancer toy.
I like a cancer toy. Let him talk to this. Yeah. This is your cure right here.
This is your new best friend. You want to
hear? Best friend? That stuffed toy be running away.
He's your brother in Christ.
that toy run in the middle of the street.
Oh shit!
You see him running out. Where you going? Come back. Yeah. A truck is coming. That toy looks like the middle of the street. So that truck coming. Just gets hit. Take me.
That fucking toy is hitchhiking. Trying to get away from his ass.
But yeah, man, so he'll stop, and this is what bothers me about him though. I really want to help the dude.
Right.
But I believe that if somebody's giving you something, you got to kind of help yourself. Now,
That's
I don't mind buying.
It sounds
him,
great.
Yeah,
In
no,
theory.
Yeah, in theory, yeah. Now, don't even tell me about beer or alcohol.
Right.
If somebody's like drinking it, no, I'm not gonna give it to an alcoholic.
Right.
But if you want a beer every now and then, like I see these homeless people, I've had people say, "You giving that guy money for? You're just gonna buy a beer?" And I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna buy you a fucking beer tonight too. So what difference does it make?
Yeah.
You know,
What makes you better than him?
Exactly. If
Besides
anybody needs it, it's this fucking guy.
Besides, you got a roof over your head.
Yeah.
But the thing is, he's not as much of a dick as you are. So, so shut up.
push your friend out the car.
Yeah.
Hey, homeless guy, get in.
Now you're fucking homeless.
Yeah. You get on the
Look
corner.
at you. Yeah. Go hang out with your new friend.
Bitches. But man, but I don't mind getting this guy a beer every now and then. Like if he told me like, hey, take me to the corner, get me a beer.
Yeah.
I'd be like, all right, that's fine. But it's like, you know, if I allowed it, every week we'd be like, Corey, could I have $20? Could I have $30? I need $40. You know, and it's like, man, I'm supporting you at this point.
Right.
And furthermore, you got fucking cancer and you're smoking.
Oh, yeah.
I've been over there to say, what is going on with your condition, man? And he shows me paper of his medical condition saying, stop smoking. You know, you have cancer. What this isn't, you know, this is logical. You know what I mean?
These two don't go together.
Yeah. I mean, what it's not here for you to understand, but he's addicted to nicotine. I understand it's hard.
I know.
But he just won't quit.
Right.
And when he gets drunk or a little tipsy, he'll brag about it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And I'm just kind of like, you know,
well, it's like, well, hey, if you don't give a shit enough about your life, why are you making me so concerned about it?
Exactly. You know, I'll help you just to make your life a little bit easier, but I can't keep supporting you when you don't even help yourself.
Yeah, if you're fucking killing yourself. I was like, you know what, here's a gun. Here, smoke that.
Yeah.
All right, smoke that already. Exactly. All right, be a man. Oh, you want to go out the pussy way? You want to smoke here and there? You know, when you're hanging out with your friends?
Ultimate cigarette.
Be a fucking man. Put that in your mouth right now.
Yeah, pull the trigger.
Cut that goddamn shit back. Come on. You pussy. I'll do it. I'll put it in my mouth. Watch this.
You about to get me arrested for murder. They're gonna catch me in this trailer with a gun in my hand.
No. You just want that reaction. No, Corey, don't do it. I swear to God, I'll change my life.
I know. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. You value your life now, don't you?
Yeah, right.
You live another day.
I'm gonna shoot myself anyway. Fuck.
It'd be funny if he did shoot himself and the police show up and I'm caught. No, I didn't.
No. It's just a water gun. No.
Both him and I dead on the same day.
Yeah, there's a red muzzle. No. It's Christmas.
I know. Shit, don't let the police catch a black man with a gun. That shit could be bright orange and they still gonna shoot.
He's trying to kill a cancer victim.
He's got one of those alien laser guns. Shoot him. Take him out, boys.
Light him up, boys.
Pack. But no, so I've just felt kind of bad because the guy is like, I mean, he puts you in a weird position. I mean, he's smoking like a fucking chimney. Mm-hmm. You know, and he's sitting up here asking you for money every day if you let him.
Have you ever been straight with him and just told him, hey, look, man.
Like told him.
I mean, just tell him, just like, look, this is really upsetting me that you're putting me in this position. And I'm going to let you know exactly what's on my mind right now and why I think what you're doing to me isn't cool. All right? And I like you and all, but I'm your friend, so I'm going to be honest with you. I ain't going to bullshit you like the rest of these guys you hang out with. I ain't those friends. I'm your real friend, all right? So you can shut the fuck up.
I'll put a gun in your mouth.
You can shut the fuck up. You're going to listen, all right? And I don't want to hear about your fucking cancer right now. I'm talking, all right? Because you're about to give me cancer, all right? You're making me worry so much. I'm going to get cancer. It's going to crawl in my ass and go right into my brain because you're fucking bothering me with this bullshit.
I know.
Give me that. Give me that fucking cigarette. I don't even smoke. You're making me smoke. You're killing me. You're killing me now. You're killing me, Smalls.
You know what? I should tell him, I got cancer now. It's you.
I'm dying. Where's my $50? Where's my $50?
Shake his ass up. What you got on you? Give me some money. God damn it.
Treat you like a friend. You stab me in the back.
You ever seen, have you seen The Road?
The Road? Oh, yeah.
I'd have treated his ass like they did that black man that movie. Just strip his ass naked and sit him on the way in the middle of the road.
Yeah. You know what? I was watching that movie, that scene, I was like, you know what? That's fucked up, but that guy has a point. He's like, oh, you gonna leave me out here? Oh, well, like you just left us, motherfucker? Me and my little boy? And I was
gonna leave you like you left me. Left that man crying in the middle of the street, man.
That dude looked pathetic. No, at the end, he looked pathetic where you're just like, he has a point, but goddamn, watching a grown man cry.
Man, I would have had to, I would have had to turn back and give him, all this stuff back because I felt bad for that dude, man.
Well, they left it there. I mean, but,
shit, that dude was dead. The way that,
I know. It's like in every corner you turn, there's gonna be like a mob chasing you down.
I know,
with fucking sticks to bludgeon you with, and then fucking turn you into bacon. By the time
they turn back around, that motherfucker, they ate his ass. Somebody was just waiting to eat you that whole time.
Dude, that movie really creeped me out only because I was like, if shit went down like that, I can see that being a possibility as far as people just reverting back to just being animals, dude.
And you know what? And let me tell you something. Yeah. I'm kind of honest with myself. Mm-hmm. I'm like, now, let's just say I'm starving. I'm at the point where I am just fucking starving.
Yeah.
I don't think I could murder good people, but if I ended up killing a bad guy, I would cook his ass up and fry him like ham. I would.
Oh, that one scene where you see that guy, like later on, the guy who ends up getting killed, who's trying to attack his son. Yeah, when he walks back and he sees like the remains because obviously there's nothing wasted in the wasteland.
Oh shit, they cut his ass up and ate him raw right there.
No, I was like. Oh fuck! That almost made I was about to puke.
I looked down at that like Jesus. I mean, they tore him up.
It looked like an animal. It's like when you're looking at it, it's like that's what a butchered animal looks like.
A butchered human being. Yeah, the road is rough, boy. Woo! Talk about Christmas cheer going on.
I know.
But yeah, this guy, man, I just want to let people know that it's a real hard position, and you do want to tell somebody that, like, hey, look, and it's getting to that point where I'm going to have to say, just have to lay it down and be like, because I really am. I'm just going to have to be like, man, I can't give you something every day.
Right.
Now, I don't mind helping you out, but I can only give you something every now and then, and you got to stop fucking smoking.
Right. Yeah. You got to tell them, hey, dude, I really feel like you're taking advantage of my kindness, and that makes me feel terrible.
But he's got it bad though, man.
He does. But still, that doesn't give him an excuse to be a dick.
And he's one of those guys who's like, he's that urban legend. I'm not bullshitting you. He there's an urban legend that goes on with people every year. If you're a freshman at a college campus, there's always homeless people hanging around that campus.
Yeah.
And there will be a rumor saying, oh yeah, you see that homeless guy over there? Mm-hmm. Oh, he used to be one of the smartest professors on campus. Mm-hmm. He just lost it one day. He went crazy and became homeless and started talking to himself. He stays around the campus because that's the only thing he knows now.
Yeah. I think we got one of those guys. It's Carlisle. Yeah. He's homeless, and we took him in, and
we brought him in.
Yeah, well,
he thinks he's the professor.
He loves the movies, boy. Yeah. He was sleeping in the movie theater.
Professor Cinema.
That's his service. Yeah, that's why he's so smart about cinema.
Yeah, he went crazy.
I love the cinema.
We took him in, washed him down. We found him on the street like that black guy in the road. We found him on the street crying.
Hose him down. Here's a hat. Put on your smelly head.
Yeah. I was telling co-host, I'm not going to take that guy in. And he's like, come on, man, you got to do something for him. We're not like them. We're human beings. We're better than them. Oh, okay. We put him in a box and brought him home. We have Carlisle.
Hose him down.
Yeah, hose him down.
Take him in the backyard. The water hose and the dog's looking at him like, what the hell? What the hell did you just bring in?
The dog is like, what is that thing you brought in?
What's that smell? The dog's looking around. What the hell's that smell?
That dog you're looking at that. I usually sniff ass, but I ain't sniffing that.
It don't smell like my shit.
I ain't sniffing that ass right there.
Not today.
I might turn to stone, but
damn.
But this dude tells me he said that he has been. We have a campus here called Houston Tillotson.
Wait, what?
Houston Tillotson.
Tillotson. Okay. Okay.
Houston Tillotson. Mm-hmm. And he said that he was an instructor on that campus before. Mm-hmm. I'm like an English instructor. And I'm thinking to myself, there's no fucking way.
Yeah.
This guy, he's lying.
Yeah.
I mean, there's just no fucking way. Mm-hmm. And the other thing is, you see, I've been into his trailer. Yeah, he lives in a trailer. I've sat down and just talked to him, and you just start picking up clues on people because he's very feminine sometimes. Mm-hmm. Even though he says he has kids, there's a lot of mystery about this guy.
Hey,
and I've known him for years, but there's a lot of mystery.
There's plenty of guys out there with plenty of kids that still hanging at the club.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I was almost a victim.
Trapped in the closet.
Every time I almost went to go play pool with this one dude I knew.
I mean, you told me.
Yeah, and this a gay guy came over and he's like, "Hey, now co-host, you know that guy is gay, right?" And I was like, "Shut the fuck up. He's not. Just because you're gay, you think everybody's gay?" And he's like, "Nah, he's gay." I was like, "But he has a family. He has like 3 kids." And he's like,
so?
And he said, he gave me those eyes where it's just like, that don't mean jack shit. He's like, he is gayer than gay, and he really likes you. I'm like, well, I like him. He's a good guy. No, you dumbass robot. I'm trying to save you. I'm like, what?
This was your gay friend telling you this?
This guy knew. Yeah. So.
Yeah. No, he knows, you know. It turns out the guy was.
What is this guy trying to do? I think he just wants to go play pool. Oh, not that kind of pool.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, he wants to put something in your side pocket.
No. I was like, sorry, I'm washing my hair.
Yeah. No, ain't on it. Like, it doesn't bother me if this guy's gay.
If he is, yeah.
And I shouldn't even have to say it at this point that people know. I mean, but I've often wondered.
Yeah.
So it's like amidst all these Christianity books and books on Black history and whatnot, there's one book that is something about being gay.
I'm really gay? Is that what the book said?
I'm gay and I have cancer.
I love being gay. I suck dick. That's what that book said.
Even that book was asking me for money. It said, I am gay and I have cancer. Give me $50.
50 ways to suck dick. No. Huh? What is that? Oh, that's just a paper I'm writing.
Oh, no. Research. Yeah. Would you like to participate? No. Yeah. No, it said something about like being gay and socially conscious, something like that. I don't know. Right. It said being black and socially conscious and homosexual. It's like, I don't care. You know, the guys. I was just wondering. It's just like you learn so much, like looking at this guy's books, like like the whole thing about the Black history books.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, maybe he's reading so many of these books that he's just created this reality for himself that he was an instructor somewhere. You know, I don't know. You know, it's a weird situation, man. But anyway, that's it. That's it for my Christmas charity right there. Always backfires on me.
I know. Yeah, you got to watch out, man. That's why you give money to people you don't know. Make sure they don't know where you live.
Exactly.
Yeah. Make sure they're on the street for once.
Find your ass.
Make sure they don't have an automobile or a means of transportation, and you're good to go.
Automobile. Automobile. All right. So let's get into a little video here that I saw that somebody showed me, and I thought it was actually really funny.
Yeah, this is big talk this week. A friend of mine told me about
what we have here. I learned about this because somebody posted this blog on our site, spill.com, and I watched it, and let me set it up for you. It's one of those videos. There's a lot of them going around. We'll talk about more as we get into this video, but
this is going to be fun.
It's one of those videos where you have a celebrity, an actor, a director, somebody trying to get from the airport to their destination. And maybe they haven't had the best flight, maybe they're tired, maybe they're in a hurry, and there's that one fan that just won't let it go. And here in this particular situation, we have James Cameron. I don't know where he's coming from, I don't know where he's going, but whatever it is, he does not feel like being bothered at this point. And there's this one fan who not only feels rejected and feels like he has to say something back to James Cameron, but he follows the guy and just pretty much just harasses him to the point where James Cameron can finally get into his limousine and drive off. Let's go ahead and take a look at this video. I'm sure a lot of people have seen it already, but you haven't seen the video.
No, I haven't. I heard about it.
Man, these videos are uncomfortable. I mean, they make me laugh for whatever humor's there.
Yeah.
Not picking any sides here yet, but
why do they make you feel uncomfortable? That's interesting.
It's just a weird situation to see somebody who is being harassed by somebody else. I mean, it's one person who does not want to be bothered, and there's one person who just does not have sense enough to just let it go.
Do you feel more for the person being harassed or the harassee?
That's the thing. I don't know, and it depends on the situation. Right. But I'll tell you what I'm leaning towards when I watch this video, when I show you this. Let's go ahead and now before we do that, let's stop since we're reaching a good point here. Let's stop and save before I lose you son of a bitch.
That's that's a good thing to do.
Yeah.
Save your shit, people.
All right, back. I got the video queued up right here, so let's go ahead and Take a look, and this is James Cameron leaving the airport, going somewhere, and getting harassed by an autographed hound. Now, you can't really understand anything, but if you hear carefully, somebody says, move along, and this guy just starts following James Cameron. James Cameron passes this guy in a fedora.
Oh, okay.
And the guy has a poster in his hand.
Oh, okay.
So he's looking for an autograph on his avatar poster.
That's what I thought. I thought I heard the guy say, give me your fucking autograph.
No, yeah. Hey, fuckhead. Yeah. Give me an autograph for your suck-ass movie. No, he didn't say that. I think the guy was just waiting.
Right.
And the guy didn't say anything, the autograph guy. He wasn't saying anything. He just waiting, and James Cameron just passes by. And I think someone says, move along or step aside. And James Cameron just cooling out, walking through the airport. So there's a clue right there as to what might have been happening here.
Right.
We'll talk about that when we come back.
I know you don't owe me anything. I didn't say so. I'm not in your face. You're crazy.
So James Cameron, you can't hear it too well because it's traffic, but he says, I don't owe you a fucking thing. And he says, get the fuck out of my face.
That's awesome.
By the way, that's how you treat somebody that pays money to see your movie? I paid money to see your film. You have to swear at me? You really don't need to cuss at me, but I paid the money to see your movie. Tell me to leave you the F alone? It's like really classic. Real classic, Mr. Cameron. Yeah, I'm a retard. I really respect you. You wouldn't be such a I'm an asshole because I absolutely admire for your
Now, there's another minute to go, but the guy keeps saying, he's like, is that any way to treat a fan? You know, tell him that you leave you the F alone. That's what he's saying. And people who respect you, and James Cameron is saying, if you really respected me, you wouldn't be such an asshole.
Yeah.
And James Cameron just sitting, just shaking his head too, like he's not doing anything. He's just standing there. I think there's a bodyguard or security or somebody.
He's talking to a couple of guys. But it sounds like the guy's being a dickhead. I mean, he sounds like he's going out of his way to antagonize him.
Yeah.
I paid $15 that I make in an hour at work to go see your film, and I'm the asshole. I make $15 in an hour. That's what it costs me to see your film in IMAX 3D. I spend an hour of my hard work money to see your film, and I'm an asshole? Who's the asshole here? Who's the asshole here? I pay money to see your film? I guess when you have a gajillion dollars.
Now, James Cameron is saying, you did it for yourself. You didn't do it for me. You did it for yourself. You know, and the guy is saying, I earn $15 an hour, and I pay money to see your movie at IMAX. And James Cameron like, I didn't come over to your house and get you out of bed to make you go see this fucking
I'm not
movie.
asking for your charity. I don't need you to see my movie.
The little people are assholes. James Cameron calls me an asshole. Do you feel better about yourself now? You feel good about yourself calling somebody an asshole for asking for an autograph.
James Cameron's like, the guy said, do you feel better about yourself? And he's like, I absolutely do. I do. I absolutely do.
That's awesome.
Show some class. Steven Spielberg times whatever you have. Class.
Every time you open your mouth, you absolutely justify my decision.
I'm an asshole. I'm a cop. I'm an asshole. Anything else?
You forgot shithead, lame brain, dumb fuck, fucking ass face.
Shit.
Yeah.
And James Cameron, he's like, see, because it's hard to tell with the traffic who's saying what, but James Cameron is saying every time you open your mouth, you justify how I feel about you.
Yeah.
You're such a classy guy telling people that pay money to see your film to stop calling you an asshole. Yeah. Thank you, James. It's a garbage movie with no plot. The plot of your movie is garbage. The plot is so simple, a 3-year-old can follow it. Make a real movie.
Make a real movie.
Now here's what gets me. That the guy's out there with the poster, wanting an autograph, and he's talking about he's a fan. Right. All of a sudden. You know, it's like, your movie's a piece of crap.
Yeah, you're a shithead. You don't know anything about directing.
Yeah, your plot's so simple that a 3-year-old can follow. Make a real movie with a real plot, and it's like, all right, now I have some mixed feelings about this whole giving fans an autograph thing. I don't think it's ever justifiable to treat a fan like shit. If you are a person who's in the public eye, if people are supporting you and they say they really are fans and enjoy what you do, you should at least stop to say, hi, I'm in a hurry. I'm sorry, I got to go. What if you say that kindly to somebody and they keep bothering you, then that person is an asshole because they didn't take the time to just understand where you're coming from. I don't think it's ever right for somebody to come out and be like, fuck, get out the way. I ain't got time for you.
Right.
I mean, that's just me personally.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
Get out
exactly.
here.
I'm busy. Yeah, move. Yeah.
I'm walking here.
Yeah, now if you I think there's a way to handle it. If you say, I mean, and not everybody's gonna be able to do that on every day. I mean, sometimes you're just not in the mood. You're tired. I understand that, but I do think an effort should be made to say, I can't, but thank you.
I'm sorry, baby. I can't sign anything for you right now. I'd love to sign your tits. They're gorgeous,
Yes.
but I have to go. Right now I'm in the business of making business, and I'm walking towards business.
Yes.
So when my business is done, maybe later tonight I'll come over to your place.
Yeah, exactly.
Do a little business of our own.
There you go. You know, I always say
little
something for later.
transaction. That's right.
There you go. Just get some breast. You always get attention for that.
Yes.
Yeah, that's your fault.
I almost guarantee you, if you have tits, you probably will never get treated bad.
Yeah, exactly. You might get treated in ways you don't want to get treated.
Exactly.
James Cameron might have come up and be like,
you probably don't want the attention.
Yeah.
You're gonna get a motorboat.
yeah, if you had breasts, you'd be talking about, get James Cameron off me. James Cameron, fuck you, you're an asshole.
This is the plot of my next movie. I'm doing research.
Titties in 3D.
3D
This is the real 3D I like.
This is the best. This is the experience I'm trying to get across the screen to the people.
Exactly. And here's the sequel, Booty in 3D. But no, man. Now, what I'm suspicious about in this situation.
That there's a camera there.
Well, I'm gonna talk about that a little bit. No. That is another discussion. But okay, the guy. First of all, we already covered that he just all of a sudden talked about how shitty this movie is. But all right, you know what? You're hurt.
Yeah,
he's hurt. So he's just trying to find anything to like throw back at the guy.
Or he wants James Cameron to react, and he wants him to fucking explode on camera.
Yeah. He's trying
That's
to
what it
get
looks
to him.
like.
Yeah, he's trying to do something to get to him out of anger or hurt. But the other thing is that, and some people made a point here. Now, the commentary on this blog have been most of the answers have been like, no, most of them have been. I haven't gone through all of them, but most of them have, at least all the ones that I've read, have said like it is pretty suspicious that this guy was there, knowing that James Cameron would be there at that particular time, and he's waiting there with merchandise for him to sign. Yeah. So a lot of people are suspecting that person might have been an autograph hound who comes out, gets these autographs, and sells them on the internet.
Oh yeah,
and makes a profit.
Yeah.
And what makes it more annoying for these celebrities is that when these people get tips on when they're landing. Like these autograph hounds get tips on when celebrities or well-known people are landing and where they're going to be in what airport. If they're nearby, they say, "All right, you can go out and do this and make some money."
Which is pathetic. I mean, it's retarded. It's a dumb way to make money, and I don't even know too many people who give a shit about autographs these days. I mean, getting an autograph on a publicity still, and especially when it's not. Well, what I never understood are these people who go online. And I know it's a business. I'm not stupid to the fact that it is a business, that people can go online. Or I remember back in the old days of analog, where you can go through a magazine and they would have sections of certain movie magazines where you can go and buy autographs, and they're just publicity stills with the actor's signature. But I'm like, why would you want that? It's not signed to you. It's not.
Some people.
What does it do? What does it do for people to have that?
Why did everybody want Beanie Babies at one time? Right. You know, I mean, why do people collect anything?
Well, that's something cool. That's cooler than a picture.
So your Beanie Babies collection is still holding up there?
You leave my Beanie Baby collection alone, goddammit. All right?
We got the polka dot Beanie Baby. Do you remember they used to sell that shit on like the Home Shopping Network?
I can't believe we're going to get into a discussion about this.
Big guys were on there. I mean, I'm just rethinking that. We got the Beanie Baby with the stripes. We got the Beanie Baby with shoes. Yeah. Oh, we only saw this Beanie Baby for a limited time only. Only 3 of them left for $400.
Scratching my head going, what the fuck is wrong with the world right now?
I was thinking the same
Why are
thing.
These things so goddamn important? They're fucking small, and they're selling for like $50 to $100 for crying out loud.
$200 sometimes. Yeah. Like, Jesus Christ.
The material that they're fucking made out of isn't worth that much for crying out loud. Use your fucking brain, people. But anyway.
And now, that goddamn $2,000 Beanie Baby collection that you have at home ain't worth shit.
That's right.
You dumb motherfucker.
You might as well wipe your ass with that.
You know, Beanie Babies are laughing at you like, you fell for that shit, didn't you? Thanks for giving us a home, you dumb bitch.
Oh
but no, back to this shit, man. It's now I don't know what happened here. If that guy was doing that, because I just found out about it. Then that's a shitty thing.
Yeah, no, it happens all the time. I mean, a lot of the videos that you see of people getting harassed are by these autograph hounds. I mean, I saw videos with Brad Pitt getting harassed by a guy who had like 8 stills with him to sign, and he was like, "You want me to sign all these?" It's like, if I'm going to sign them, I'm going to sign them all to you. And he's like, "Oh, come on, man." It's like, just, he's like, all right. I mean, they're getting pestered and bothered by these people who just want to make or trying to make a living off that shit. And a lot of the actors are wise to it.
Yeah. And if they are, and maybe that's what James Cameron knew. He came out and he was just kind of like, hey, I know what's going on. Fuck off.
Yeah.
I mean, he told that guy, fuck you.
Yeah. Hey, and that's and that's not a surprise. If you know anything about James Cameron, I mean, I've read stories where that guy is a hard ass on set, like shit isn't going right. He will turn into a Christian Bale, and that is public. Well, if you watch enough DVDs and commentaries, you'll hear that. Yeah, the guy can get vicious on a set, because if things aren't going his way, he's going to make sure they do by yelling at you.
And I don't blame him.
And that's the thing. Yeah, I mean, with the money, with the type of movies he's making these days, if somebody's fucking up shit, no, you better yell at somebody.
Motherfucker, I've been out bragging, talking about I'm about to make the next step in technology. You fucking up my shit.
I don't give 2 fucks about your goddamn feelings right now. I got this fucking $1 billion 3D camera. I can't fuck up shit.
I care about these fucking blue cats more than you right now. You better get your shit. Your mother just died. Hey, condolences.
Exactly.
Get your ass on set.
Exactly.
but man, it's now, just to argue like the flip side of this.
Right.
If this is a situation where, James Cameron just came out and walked past a guy, then okay, the guy got upset. Mm-hmm. Now, if that guy got upset, say your piece and move on, man. Yeah. Don't keep fucking with people.
Well, the thing is that at the beginning of the video, you see, James Cameron, he's walking through the airport, and you see the guy who ends up harassing him. I guess, he makes, hey, can you sign this? And you see James Cameron is all of a sudden like 10 feet away from him. But what does this guy decide to do? Fucking follow him. I mean, I'm like, you know what? Leave people alone. If somebody doesn't want to be around you or talk to you, fucking leave them alone. They don't want to talk to you, all right? Don't feel obligated because they're a big star that they owe you something, all right? And just leave fucking people alone, man. It's like, pick up the signals, dumbass,
Okay. Yeah, maybe the guy was an asshole, but hey, now you yourself have turned into an asshole. So we got 2 assholes in this situation.
You turn into a stalking asshole.
Yeah.
Anytime you start following somebody that you don't know, to get something, that's usually called a stalker.
I think you might be entitled to like yell one asshole and then walk away.
Dick,
fuck you, and then walk off. You got yours in, and
can't direct worth the shit.
Yeah. And then you part ways.
I would, if I was a director and I heard that, I was like, "You're absolutely right."
Yeah, thank you.
Your plots are so easy. A 3-year-old, you're absolutely right.
Yes. But you know something? There's a common thread with all these videos because we got a couple of more here, man.
Yeah.
All these people are wise now.
Yeah.
They got cameras, and they know not to fuck up. Another thing is like, okay, well, we'll watch this one. We'll talk about another common thread that's between these, but. We talked a while back, I think I brought it up, how James Gandolfini, when he was walking out the airport. Okay, now, look, you think James, if you want to call James Cameron an asshole, you might want to wait because at least he didn't jump on your ass like James Gandolfini. James Gandolfini turn around and jack your ass up.
And that's the thing. I don't know who the dipshit is that decided to fuck with that guy. I'm sorry, but, I know there's sometimes you should separate the actor from the character, but in this guy's case, no, fuck that.
James Gandolfini pulled a Bigfoot on this motherfucker and just and picked him up in the air, and had to think about it for a moment. Like, oh shit, there's cameras on me.
He turned into the Thing.
Looked at that motherfucker up by his throat.
It's clobbering time.
Now here's James Gandolfini, and this fan is truly obnoxious. Now, in this case, you really do root for James Gandolfini before you think like, oh, fuck, James Gandolfini's about to fuck this guy up. And like, that ain't right. But after it's said and done, this guy is still going at it. This guy will not be thwarted, man.
No, this guy wants to make CNN news.
Yeah.
He wants to have an international incident occur.
And here's a deal. James Gandolfini, we'll watch it,
Congrats on the whole SAG award, man. What's up, brother? Congratulations. How's your flight, man? Congratulations. Can I be in the panel, baby?
Okay. Now, here's the deal. If you watch the video, people, James Gandolfini is walking. He's kind of being quiet and shit.
Yeah.
The guy's like, "Hey, buddy. Hey, what's going on? Hey, man. Congratulations on your SAG award. Hey, how you doing?" And James Gandolfini takes the guy and pushes him by his head away from him. He claws the guy's head and his head and pushes him away. And the guy thinks he's joking. And the guy just keeps on walking. And James Gandolfini's like, "Bro, he's fucking with you."
When celebrities attack.
Yeah. Put in that music. Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun, dun. He's whispering.
James
that guy,
Gandolfini got this guy by his collar and has jacked him up, and he's telling this guy something.
He's telling you, motherfucker, I'll fucking put you 6 feet under, you motherfucker. Nobody knows you. Nobody cares about you. You fucking disappear. I'll put you in a fucking bowl of spaghetti. Nobody will know.
Eat you for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and shit you out, eat you again. But there's people in the airport. There's one woman was like, "Ow!" She screamed.
Of fucking women, of course.
Oh yeah, and some people are like just staring. I'm like, what the fuck is happening over here?
Come on, you need to.
You don't gotta do that.
You need to leave.
Yo, you don't gotta do that. Yo, why take the people? Yes, he did. He just hit me right in the face.
Now, see, this guy ain't letting it go. He's like, "Hey man, what you hit me for? What you hit me? You hit me in the face." And this woman telling him, "You need to leave this man alone, okay?
Please, he's about to fucking kill you. All right, you dumb fuck.
This man is half bear. I've seen it." Now, here's what gets me. James Gandolfini turns around and tells the guy, all right. And he shakes the guy's hand. This guy still ain't satisfied.
Oh, no. Fuck no.
I'm here to greet you for the SAG award. I'm here to greet the fiance. Yes. That's right. I'm just trying to find out how to be a soprano. That's all, you know. I don't want to get whacked. I don't want to get whacked. You know. You whack me. They whack me. You whack me.
The guy talking about now he's trying to play on the soprano. Then, "Hey, you whacked me, man. Just give me an autograph. You whacked me, man. You whacked me. You whacked me, man."
You whacked me.
James, can I get one with you to make it up? Look how happy he is. James, can I get one with you? Go ahead.
This guy's dressed up like Ali G, by the way.
Yeah, he is.
And there's another guy who's doing the video and he's taking pictures. And James Gandolfini, now he's being cool. You can tell he wants to he wants to rip this motherfucker's arms out and beat the fuck out of him.
It's one of those incidences where an actor does something like that, like they grab somebody or they like push somebody away, but then it's like all of a sudden their brain starts to function and go, okay, that was just caught on camera. This guy
That's exactly it.
This guy can easily, put charges on me for assault, and you just start thinking about what could be the possible consequences if this guy doesn't want to, stay cool and just leave me alone.
That's the deal. I mean, there's a physical.
Yeah.
I mean, look, maybe he didn't hurt the guy, but the guy can turn into physical assault.
Right.
And it's caught on camera.
Yeah.
And James Gandolfini is sitting up there, and the whole time he's thinking to himself, God damn it! Now I got to smile.
Exactly.
And go with this the rest of the ride.
I have to change the script all of a sudden.
And James Gandolfini smiling, but you can tell he's like, if that camera wasn't here, I'd rip your fucking head off.
I have to look like a reasonable guy at some point.
Bowl that shit down the street.
I am not Tony Soprano right now.
Yeah.
And okay, the thing is that people just missed is that he's taking pictures with the guys now. They're taking pictures with smiling faces, like everything is cool. And that is the sad that that tore the insides out of that dude having to do that, having to play
James Gandolfini?
James Gandolfini having to fucking all of a sudden play ball because you're on camera and you have no fucking choice.
And he's telling the guy, "I'm sorry." Okay,
yeah.
You know,
I fucked up.
Yeah,
right?
and when he's smiling, he's it hurts him. To put that smile. When he does that smile, he's like.
Yeah, you might as well have had that fucking kid fucking staple his fucking mouth to where it's smiling. Yeah, that motherfucker is looking like Jack Nicholson's the Joker. He's like, ee. And man, I know that just has to tear. I mean, I'm sure
you can hear.
I'm sure he went in the fucking restroom and he punched out that goddamn paper towel dispenser. Just boom! Yeah, motherfucker, this business isn't worth it.
Shit. Well, kill that fucking guy. He might have done that. He might actually had that guy whacked for real.
I'm sure he did.
But no, you know, you could hear his mouth creaking at him. He was forcing that smile so hard.
Yeah. I know. Oh,
but the way he turned that guy, because he wasn't playing when he pushed him by his head.
No.
And that guy came in, hey, man, and he just turned around.
That guy did assault.
Yeah. Help!
Martin Luther the King. Martin Luther the King.
Be funny if you just saw blood coming from behind Gandolfini, his arms flying everywhere, a leg being thrown in the corner.
Like that scene from fucking it's Lord of the Rings where they tear up that fucking that fucking goblin or whatever. Oh, yeah. See arms and legs. Meat's on the menu, boys. Jesus.
Wow. And the scary thing is, he did look like a bear at the time. A burr. He did because he was all hairy and shit. I would have just left him alone looking like that.
No shit, man. As soon as he turned around, I can only imagine that kid almost shit his pants as soon as he turned around.
Yeah, I'm not playing with you.
Talking to you're like, oh fuck. Shit. But as soon as he lets you go, as soon as he releases you back into the wild, then you're like, hey, I made it out unscathed. Fuck you! Did you see this guy? He tried to kill me. He tried. You got the camera right?
Oh yeah. Once you notice that camera,
did you film that?
He's like,
did you film that?
Hey, man! You tried to whack me, man. You tried to whack me.
I was almost whacked.
I like to see that guy from the James Cameron video pull that shit with James Gandolfini.
Oh no shit, man!
That motherfucker get thrown across the street.
I tell you what, we got another perfect example of that same incident.
Oh, yeah.
This time involving Quentin Tarantino.
Now, I've always heard that Quentin Tarantino was a tough guy. Quentin Tarantino has said himself. Now, this is coming from Quentin Tarantino's mouth. He didn't finish high school. I think either he left junior high or high school.
Can't remember,
He was a freshman in high school when he left, but he didn't complete high school. But he was asked the question. So in high school, were you kind of like the nerdy guy, the film geek, and people picked on you? And he's like, no. He's like, I wasn't the guy that started fights. I wasn't a predator. But if somebody, I learned that the guy who hits first is usually the guy that wins the fight. So if somebody messed with me, I hit him first. I punch him.
All right. Now, the interesting thing about Tarantino, and I'm bringing this up because it just popped in my head. I saw him do the Arsenio Hall show, and this is back when Jackie Brown was coming out. And the funny thing about this interview was that I watched a bunch of other interviews that he did prior to this, where he's very much, he's speaking about the film, just seemed like a regular guy. But all of a sudden, when he went on the Arsenio Hall show, all of a sudden he turned into this hip black dude. And the guy came on, what's up, babe? What you doing, Arsenio boy? I got a cool flick for you. But he came on with he was wearing a Kango hat.
I remember that Kango. Yeah. He used to wear Kango backwards.
Yeah, he was wearing it backwards.
You look like a white Samuel Jackson.
I even think he brought on a cane. I think he had a cane with him.
Really?
I think so.
Now, I remember the Kango. I never saw the cane.
Okay, I could, maybe I was dreaming that part up.
You projected something else on that shit.
I think the video's up on YouTube. It probably is. But anyway, during this interview, he started talking about some altercation he got into with, I don't know if it was like a paparazzi or what, but he basically was like, there's this guy who was bothering me, and I slapped that bitch. And I was like,
I slapped that bitch, Coolio.
And I was like, all of a sudden I was like thinking, why do I have a hard time believing this? He may have slapped a guy. I mean, I'm sure, but it's like, why is he coming on here telling stories about being a tough guy?
Man,
all of a sudden,
it's funny you should say that because listening to him say this, I was like getting the same feeling. Like, does he just want to does he want to make people think that he's this real tough guy because of the kind of movies that he makes?
Exactly. Which is that's exactly what I was thinking, because I'm like, I know he has this reputation now for making these kick-ass, cool, tough guy films. And
does he want to be one of these tough guys? Because I'm having a hard time seeing him. Like, if he really got into it with somebody, I have a hard time seeing him actually. Right, like beating him up, because he's a tall guy. Maybe if they were shorter than him, then all right. And
no, he is a tall motherfucker. Yeah. I had no clue of that until I actually saw him in person while I was working on Grindhouse, and I was like, holy shit, that guy's like Frankenstein tall. He's huge.
Oh yeah, he's a big guy. And when I say big, height, I don't think he's very muscular, but no. That's why I'm having a hard time believing that he's like he's just like crazy tough guy, and maybe he is. I'm not.
Who knows?
I'm not trying to go out and start shit with him.
No, we're not.
Hey, Quentin Tarantino.
Sorry,
fuck
Quentin.
you.
Yeah,
But ow, that's me doing that. Ow. But no. Even in the interview. So I'll tell you where I heard the interview. It was on NPR, it's on Fresh Air.
Yeah.
And the interviewer, Terry Gross, was talking to him, and she was kissing his ass, man. I mean, she loves this guy, loves everything he does, loves him.
Who doesn't?
Yeah, and look, I think, and it was a great interview.
Yeah,
and he was really nice in that interview, man. He was very cool and very entertaining to listen to. But there was at one point after all that ass kissing and talking about how much she loves this guy, and just hanging on to every fucking syrupy words dripping off his lips.
Yeah,
when he told that story about how he punched people, she was like. Because she was asking him, she was like, in school, were you, the geeky guy? And he was like, no, I punch people. And she was like, okay, all right then, okay. I was like, sure.
Okay, I'm not buying that, but
right, you did. Okay, but back to your wonderful movies here.
Well, you see the guy. There's times during interviews where he really geeks out. Where he's like talking 100 miles an hour, and he's telling you about his love for cinema and stuff. And we know a lot of those guys, and a lot of those guys just are not tough. Period. And which I think. You get that issue when you're hearing him talk about being a tough guy, where you're just like, is he really just kind of like playing this up because of his movies and because he has to give out that image? I mean, is this him just playing it up, or is he being serious and he just has
it's hard to tell with
an
him.
anger issue?
Let me just say this: if he was some tough ass kicking director, then hey, cool, more power to you. I'll buy it, but I could also see that not being the case.
Yeah, I know. And the thing is, I don't understand what people would get out of realizing, oh, this guy just loves fighting. Coming from a director, you're just like, okay.
I don't know if he loves.
I'm not really. Yeah, not that he loves fighting, but just letting people hear that. Yeah, when people fuck with me, I beat them up. I don't know if that like helps his movies. Maybe it does.
If they didn't put cheese in my burger when I asked for it, I'd grab by the throat. I'll
punch the shit out of that bitch.
Punch that bitch.
I'd grab a piece of cheese and I'd slap him with it.
Exactly. Yeah, I'll take my 2 buns and slap them on both sides of the head with it.
You got some sesame seed right upside your head.
Well, I mean, there's been all kind of stories about him, at least 2 that I know of, where he's gone out in public and slapped some paparazzi.
Right.
There was one story that I think maybe it was in Cannes, or it was overseas somewhere.
Maybe it was a story he was telling on Arsenio.
Yeah, it probably was that. I mean, some obnoxious guy. He said he went up and slapped, and at the time he was dating. Forgot her name.
Who was it? Well,
she was just in The Wrestler.
She was just in The Wrestler.
Yeah.
Marissa Tomei. Marissa Tomei.
Yeah. Wasn't he dating her one time?
I don't think so, but. I don't know. I don't keep up with who he's dating.
Okay, I might have it wrong, but I think at one time he was dating Marissa Tomei.
Okay, maybe he was. All right.
And he was like, hey, I'm with my girlfriend. This guy comes up and starts messing with me, and I got like a man in front of her and smack the fuck out of him. And so there was that situation that I remember hearing in the news. And then there's this situation right here. It's a popular video. I mean, a lot of people have seen it, but it's interesting to see how all these people, they get tough at first, and then they realize, fuck, that camera's right there.
Oh, you know what? He was dating Mina Savari.
Mina Savari.
Yeah,
that's
not Marissa
Tomei.
Okay. Yeah.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, Mina Savari.
That was one of the fucking Italians.
Yeah, I think we got them confused at a different show.
But yeah, look.
Yeah.
I love this video where he's at Sundance.
Yeah.
And it's funny because he's coming out of a store that I was in Sundance. I recognized the store, and I was like, "Wow!" I was in the parking lot with
I was there.
Tarantino almost beat the fuck out of somebody. But there's this guy who's standing out there, and Quentin Tarantino. I mean, the guy's not even saying anything to him. Quentin Tarantino just comes, "Hey, what's this? What's this? Huh?
What is this? What is this?
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Stop this.
Yeah." And he's like, what, wow!
Yeah.
Slaps this guy, and then they both almost slip on the ice.
Yeah.
Let's go take a look.
What's going on here?
How's it going, man? How are you?
What's going on here? What's going on here? What's going on here? Put that down. What's going on here? What are you doing? What are you doing? Can you not talk to me?
Just for the. What are you doing?
That dude,
That's what, yeah.
finally, Quentin Tarantino says, "Will you talk to me?" And the guy
Yeah.
just says, "Well, this is for Papa."
He's about to answer the question. Oh, I'm here shooting a documentary. Oh! You see it like it looks like he slaps the fucking camera.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like. He just slaps the fucking
Yeah,
camera.
I think who knows? Either way
Yeah.
it goes, he shook that motherfucker.
Yeah, you
up.
just see an arm go to the right. And, yeah.
Can you talk to me so I can slap the fuck out of you?
Yeah. Come here.
And
I want an answer.
They both start ice skating because they're trying to
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
He's trying to kick him. The guy's trying to get away, but they both almost fall.
Yeah,
man.
you hear them do their best curly. Woo, 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 woo.
Hey, don't do that. Don't do that again.
Oh my god.
Quentin Tarantino
Wow.
did like a Street Fighter move where he slid. He tried to
They look like they were
drop kick that
both about to
motherfucker.
eat it.
Yeah, and you can hear those like these two guys like, "Don't you do
right.
that again? Don't do that again." It's like the Mario Brothers.
Yeah.
Don't you do that again, now? Don't you do that?
Not so hard.
Yeah, not so hard.
What?
Hit me. Go.
No,
Go.
shut
Go
up.
first. Go first.
No, I gotta
Go. Go first.
I ain't gonna go for it.
Yeah. Go.
You hit me?
Go. You started.
Oh, I'm starting it?
Yeah.
Are you? Oh, you. So you're actually not just a guy from around here. You're actually a paparazzi guy? Nah, I can do it.
Yeah, you know you can do it.
Yeah, because you're filming.
Yeah.
But if that was off, I'd be whipping your ass up and down the street.
Yeah, go.
No.
When Tarantino's going up to the lonely snow.
I know.
The lonely snowy
that's where
road by
the
himself.
awkwardness hits
Yeah.
you watching this video because all of a sudden, as soon as the guy runs up with the camera, he's like, go, come on, go. Tarantino is nothing but smiles and hot coffee.
Yeah.
As soon as he turns around, it's like all of a sudden it's like he just ran into an old buddy.
Yeah, he's like, "Hey, man,
And-
how you doing? I'm not gonna hit you."
And that's when the trigger hits him in his brain to go,
Yeah.
oh shit, this is all on camera.
Hey, you might get that gift I sent you.
I have a lot of money. This guy doesn't.
Yeah, get the fuck on
He's
out.
shooting on VHS.
Yeah, it ain't worth it.
I better start worrying. Yeah.
It ain't worth losing that much money over a fucking VHS video.
He doesn't speak English. I'm fucked.
If the guy from Mexico and he paid him in pesos, he wouldn't be out that much money. It's fun to Quentin Tarantino's doing that Incredible Hulk walk, down the
Yeah.
street by himself.
Now that would be fucked up if all of a sudden that fucking truck that's driving right next to him just fucking slides, hits a patch of ice, and hits
Quentin Tarantino and the cameraman.
That's right.
Whoa, shit, I got
They
Quentin
both
Tarantino getting hit, but
Oh shit! This video is gonna be worth millions.
oh no!
Sound like Mr. Bill. Oh no!
I used to love Mr. Bill when
Nobody out there knows who Mr. Bill is.
Look it up, kids.
Hey, yeah, look it up. Google that
Mr.
shit.
Bill used
Yeah.
to make me laugh.
YouTube it.
Whenever
Yeah.
he used to get hurt, he always
Yeah.
does that talking real fast and
Yeah.
screaming.
Here, Mr. Bill, let me hop you up on top of this lawnmower. Oh, I don't know if that sounds like such a good idea. Oh,
I used to love this shit, man.
I used to fucking, I would count the minutes until Mr. Bill would come on. I think it used to be, they used to
Saturday
play it
Night
on
Live.
Saturday Night Live.
Yeah, back in
And
the day.
yeah. You were just waiting throughout. There's times I was just waiting for Mr. Bill to pop up. Like, come on, please.
And he had that O-shaped red lip mouth. And the camera would zoom in on it real quick
Yeah.
when he died.
I know.
Hey, Mr. Bill, we're
he-
going to make milkshakes. Wait, put this on the milkshake.
I think you're supposed to put the milk in the glass, not me. Wait, what's going on?
And then at the end, he sounds so sad. Oh,
They ended up killing his dog. Remember the dog
when he ran over his dog sometimes?
Yeah, it was always a little dog.
Mr. Bill's dog.
Hey, look at here. He's playing on the street. Oh, no, here comes the truck. You better get him out of the way. Somebody no.
And they show like a tire run over the dog. And they
like smushed Play-Doh. Yeah, like flat Play-Doh.
You know, they turned Mr. Bill into like a kid show later.
Yeah, that's right.
On Nickelodeon, I think, or something.
And I even think he started doing commercials for a while. I don't know if it was like for a pizza place or
I don't know who
but
it was for, but there was some short-lived commercials with Mr. Bill.
I'm always waiting for that guy to make a comeback. So. Him and Super Dave Osborne make a comeback. Those guys, Super Dave.
They start putting Super Dave in blenders.
Oh, my God. I love Super Dave. And that's something else for the kids to look up.
And speaking of Quentin Tarantino being a tough guy, there's something here. I haven't seen this video before. Apparently it's pretty popular because it got 1 million hits. But it's him. It says Quentin Tarantino destroys a movie reviewer during an interview. I think I've seen this before, maybe. I'm not sure. I'm going to say no right now.
What movie is it for? Is it for Death Proof?
I think it's for Kill Bill.
Oh, okay.
No, shit, Death Proof. He killed me, yeah.
I would love to hear his reasonings why that's a great film. But
well, he doesn't hate to give them to you. There's a million fans that would tell you why,
exactly.
and I still don't get it.
That's true, especially here in Austin.
And I love Quentin Tarantino.
I love him too, but
that
one, that was a bad film.
No.
Sorry.
But I'm just curious, people. Just deal with this while we look at this video. I'm kind of interested to see what this is about.
Me too.
Anyway, audiences worldwide were first introduced to Quentin Tarantino with Reservoir Dogs. Let me see if he's on
Reservoir Dogs.
Fiction that won him an Oscar and launched
This lady looks like the chick from Coffee Talk.
Status he's in. Some people say he's all about style over substance.
She ain't got no
Some
neck.
people say he's glamorized violence. Some people say
She looks like
a head, a body, and a hat.
She looks like George Lucas without the beard.
She looks like George Costanza in drag.
he's a genius. His latest movie, Kill Bill, is a tale of a former assassin's quest for revenge. It stars Uma Thurman and Lucy Liu. Now, Quentin joins us. There he is, baby. How are you, Quentin?
I am here, Jen.
Nice
How you
to
doing?
New York. All right. I haven't seen you since Pulp Fiction. Now,
Here I am. Do I look just as handsome?
yeah.
Look at that tough.
Oh, damn, that
She
was...
hesitated on that. Yeah.
And then Quentin Tarantino comes to the next frame and slaps her. What are you doing? What are you saying? Talk to me. Well,
What is this?
Gel, though, that they used for Lucille Ball on Maine.
Oh, really? Okay, well, you're lucky I can't see you right now.
Oh, I love it.
Low
Well,
blow.
I think she said some shit to him first. Let me see.
Yeah. Go back.
I think she said you look like Lucille Ball on crack or some shit.
Yeah, okay. I think they used that colored gel, though, that they used for Lucille Ball on Maine.
Oh, really?
Oh, see, she was trying to crack on him.
Lucky I can't see you right now.
Oh, I love
Bitch.
Okay, speaking of Mame, I'm going to do a little segue here. Mame into violence and Kill Bill. This movie's doing very well, by the way, Quentin. Why are you with us? Why did you decide to do
Why
this?
am I with you?
Yeah, I mean, did you decide
So
to...
it can keep doing good and
I
just
see.
spread the Kill Bill word,
I
especially
see.
to the San Francisco Bay Area.
But one of the things you said recently, is this true or were you misquoted, that children should see Kill Bill, advising kids to see it? Did you actually say that, or is that a misquote, Quentin?
No. It's like if it's an R-rated movie, if their parents will take them to go see it, they'll have a blast. I actually think from 12 up, all right, is a really good audience that they will love Kill Bill. Girls will love it because they'll be empowered by.
How are they empowered exactly?
They'll go home.
Quentin,
Especially during the rave scene.
Yeah, cool parents, really. Quentin, would you say this
There's no
movie
rape scene in
teaches
it.
girls to be empowered by being violent and vicious, just like boys in the movie? Would you say that's the empowerment?
It empowers women, it empowers girls by the fact that Uma Thurman is a female warrior. She's a female avenger.
Right.
Revenge is like one of the classic staples in drama.
I see, but a
Hamlet
lot
is
of
a revenge
innocent
story,
people.
all right?
I've seen the
and
film,
to have
Quentin.
girls not be not only the girlfriends in movies, but this is a movie about women. They're not about cute girls
No,
going.
it's about killer women.
All right, with their
This Yenta let him talk?
T-shirts that stop below their
That's what I hate about these fucking
Dude,
talk shows, man.
she's
When
fucking
they ask,
annoying.
when they ask a question,
Yeah.
that's what I hate about Fox. They ask a question, they just keep being smart asses, interrupting you. And this,
Yeah,
and,
I was about to say, is this Fox News?
no, it's some.
Okay, because it
I don't know
sounds
what
like
this is. It's some San Francisco station.
It sounds like he's on O'Reilly, except there's a fat bitch, you know,
Yeah, it's not
substituting for Bill
Jesus
O'Reilly.
Christ, man, and I like the way he's handling it because he just keeps talking.
Yeah, he's
Like,
trying to be cool.
You ask me a fucking question.
He's
I'm just
really
gonna keep
trying.
talking.
Yeah, I would go. Do you mind shutting the fuck up? All right, I don't know who the fuck you are. A billion of these people don't know who the fuck you are.
Let me talk.
Yeah.
Before their belly button, asking permission to kick ass. These girls just kick ass. They're warriors. They live by a code of honor, and they die by that code of honor too. And innocent people die along the way. It's about that kind of thing. Now, tell me this: innocent people die along the way because unfortunately, that's the story of revenge. Revenge is messy. It never works out the way you want it. Why the need for so much gruesome, graphic violence? Why not let us imagine? Because it's so much fun, Jan. Really? Oh, really? Okay, I'd like to see you walk down the street and get attacked by some kids who've just seen your movie. But you saw me. See, Jan, you're all messed up because you're talking about real life. Oh, and I'm talking about the movies. You gotta get it straight. Now, if you want to talk about the movies, we'll talk about the movies. Okay, and kids at 12 can tell the difference. Kids at 12 can tell the difference. You tell their parents that, Quentin. I saw movies when I was a kid, all right? I saw all the movies that I'm basing my movies on are the movies I saw as a kid, and yes, kids go to a movie theater, they can tell the difference.
I like the way she says, look how well you turned out. This bitch ain't got a fucking foot to argue. Now she got me out because she ain't got a fucking foot to argue with. She ain't got a fucking leg to stand on with her arguments, man.
No.
What does that mean? He's Quentin Tarantino. He's a fucking legend. Yeah, look how he turned out.
Yeah.
What kind of argument is that?
Hey, dumb bitch. You're the one interviewing me. All right?
Jesus
you contacted me, you dumb fatso. What, is your fat clouding your mind right now?
Yeah, she got fat in her ears right now.
Do you realize right now you're getting ratings because of me?
Jesus Christ.
Not because of you eating a fucking burger in front of the camera.
God damn, this bitch is dumb.
Maybe you couldn't when you were a kid, but I could. Okay, honey. We're getting the hook. You're doing well, obviously. You're laughing all the way to the bank. And I know some
I'm having a great time making a terrific movie that people are having fun seeing. Maybe not you, but you know what, Jan? I don't think I made it for you.
I bet you didn't, and I'm glad you didn't. I'm just sorry.
Well, don't worry about that, baby.
We'll move on. You're doing great. What do you care about me? Oh, my Quentin. Well, look, it's your genre. You own it. It's your genre, and you own it. And that's why he's Quentin Tarantino doing so well. And this is a movie that he thinks kids should see. And I'm on the record saying I do not think kids should see it. I think adults who see it should be warned. It's very violent, incredibly violent, and soulless. There's no soul in it. And I wonder how he sees women being empowered when there's no soul.
All right. Thanks, Jen.
Okay.
Thank you.
The other two are like, thanks.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know if that's what we were looking for, but
Yeah. And I like the way they just cut it off so she could get the last word.
Oh, of course.
You know, that's kind of the bullshit
No.
that I hate with these
Yeah.
goddamn shows, man.
That's why these
you ask these people
these
off.
directors get pissed off when they have to do that kind of
Jesus
shit.
Christ. And you notice, like, they just
Yeah.
cut that motherfucker off.
Oh, yeah.
I can't hear anything anymore.
I was like, hey, you cut me off. At that point, that's when every director, anybody stuck in that situation, either needs to fucking moon the camera or fucking just
give a
just
finger,
fucking the
man.
finger at both of these. Yeah, or just fucking whip your
You
cock
know what?
out.
Yeah, when you see it going bad, that's when you just need
Yeah.
to say, bitch, fuck
No,
you.
man. If that ever happened to me, I'd pull a Bruno and fucking my dick would be. I'd get that clip and I'd make sure I'd fucking scramble to get the feed wherever they're feeding it. I'll just play that scene with the fucking swinging dick. Like, that's my last word on that thought. There you go. Yeah, Mr. Bill watching that shit. Oh no! I watched this to get the news, and oh no! I got penis But man, no, that's fucking annoying.
I hate that. Now
yeah.
you know.
Well, okay. You know what I hate about it? First of all, is that when she gets on with him, she's treating him like a friend. Hey, Quinn, how's it going? The last time we spoke was when you were doing Pulp Fiction. How you been?
Yeah.
And she just completely wrangles him into this other fucking discussion that,
well,
I don't even know what is the purpose of that interview besides to say, hey, here's our show. I'm going to bring Quentin on to discuss the violence in this film and why did he suggest kids should see this. I'm going to have a debate about that, and that wasn't presented at all. It didn't seem like it.
Well, it wasn't so much a debate than her trying to win the argument by being condescending.
Right.
And that's what I hate about Fox News a lot. When they bring on somebody that they don't like, and this is not just Fox News. I see this with a lot of people, but it is an ongoing practice with Fox News.
Oh, no. That's how they get their ratings. That's why people tune in to see Fox News.
Yeah, because if you are on their side on a particular issue, they're going to win because they're going to bring in somebody who's easy prey.
Oh yeah.
They're going to cut them off short,
Yeah.
and then they're going to come back with some, well, that person here is crazy.
And that's why they have millions of fucking viewers, because those viewers can watch that and they can feel some kind of justification, because when somebody's being attacked, it's like they're attacking, and when they get in the last word, the people watching get the last word.
Yeah, but here, this woman, she really didn't have any argument anymore. Mm-hmm. I mean, present your argument, even go at it in a heated discussion if you want to, but when you just start trying to win the debate by being condescending, and not only being condescending, but being wrong with your condescension. Well, look how you turned out. Yeah, I'm a fucking millionaire director who has how many classic films under my belt?
And at that point, you're making personal attacks on somebody. Yeah. I mean, but like I said, I don't even know what that interview was really about. I don't know what the original intent of that interview was supposed to be. It seemed like they were just going to talk about the movie. Hey, you got this big movie out. Tell us all about it. Tell us what you're doing.
That was was disgusting.
And she had her own agenda that she wanted to throw in. But you know what? She looked like the fucking dumbass in that whole thing. So.
You know what?
Fuck her. I don't know her name. I'll never know her name, and I don't give a shit about her. So fuck her.
Yeah, I wish I could see her name, man. God damn it. I'm trying to see what her name is here. They don't put it up, but
this bitch looks like she's still fucking stuck in the 80s, listening to it looks like Debbie. She's dressed up like Debbie Gibson. And
except Debbie Gibson, we had a lot of Debbie snack cakes.
Except Debbie Gibson was attractive.
So one of the things that I noticed with all these videos, or at least two of them, TMZ, man.
Oh yeah,
TMZ was there.
I was gonna say, yeah.
Say what you know about TMZ. Yeah, you probably heard it after a couple of these videos, boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
But hate them or love them, and I'm not very favorable of them myself. But those motherfuckers are there.
No, those
something happens.
They are Big Brother.
Yeah,
they are.
They just must be. They must hire people to just hang out in a trash can.
Oh no!
Until something goes down, and they pop out like Oscar Grouch with a camera.
Oh man, you know what? I mean, I look at these. Before TMZ made their millions being who they are. Before that, it was just paparazzi taking pictures, giving them to tabloids. But as soon as those fucking tabloids started to create TV shows, then anybody owning a fucking camera, which means you, me, your dad, your grandmother, your friend with cancer. I mean, you can create these situations by going out, being that guy, being a dick, asking for the fucking autograph. And if you're lucky enough to get a reaction like James Cameron did, you're already a star. You send that shit to TMZ and boom, they'll air it because that's exactly what they want. Oh, yeah. So they get it's a great way to get your name known. If you're one of these dipshits, doing that kind of shit, harassing people, harassing celebrities. Yeah, I mean it's an easy way to get your fucking face on TV.
Oh, I mean I remember when Michael Jackson died. Mm-hmm. I still think TMZ killed Michael Jackson. Oh, I'm just saying it right now.
I think they did because they were the first ones to know exactly how he died.
I tell you, before anything came up, the internet broke down for a while. The only thing that popped up was TMZ.
The internet fucking crashed. The internet was over and done with by the time.
Who was up there? TMZ.
TMZ right there.
Only thing you could get was the World Wide Web of TMZ after that. I think they had a cameraman go in there and smother Michael Jackson and then report it.
No, I think they pulled a Terminator. They sent one of their agents back had him killed to create the event. This will be the greatest event ever.
Yeah.
We were shutting down the internet, shutting down
Jesus Christ. Every fucking fight that breaks out with a celebrity, TMZ just swoops down like a hawk.
That's right.
Ow!
That's right.
Somebody's fighting.
So
no, man. And I think
better watch out, people. Watch
out,
know
who celebrities are scared of? Mm-hmm. TMZ.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You can't eat ice cream with your fucking kids without TMZ being there. I remember seeing one show where Ray Romano, he was out with his kids. He was just going to his van with his kids.
Oh, yeah.
And they're like, "Hey, Ray, where you going?" "I'm just trying to eat ice cream with my kids. What are you doing?" You know, it's like, I'm just eating. Hey guys, I'm just eating ice cream. You know? It's like, you know, it's true. He's just eating ice cream.
Yeah, and
What do you
people are
expect him
fucking
to do? What you think he's going to do? Like pull one of his kids behind the van and beat the shit out of him with an ice cream cone?
Right. And that's what they're waiting for.
Yeah.
That's what they want. They want him to fucking.
Hey, you fucker, take the fucking ice cream and shut the fuck up.
They want him to pull a goddamn assault on precinct 13. It's like, Dad, I asked for vanilla. He pulls out a silencer. That's what they're looking for, and it's fucking disgusting, man. I mean, it's crazy. And I hate, you know, it is. I'll admit, a lot of those I've seen, I find them highly amusing, but at the same time, I'm like, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if one day one of these celebrities just says, you know, fuck it, pulls out a gun and points it right at their fucking lens,
TMZ,
and boom, that's it. Yeah,
and let's see if you know what. TMZ would put it on their page.
Yeah, oh yeah, and you know what, and that's almost something that I don't want to say it needs to happen, but I'm sure at some point down the road it will happen.
Somebody's gonna go crazy,
and a lot of people, and you know, and that's the one point where a lot of these guys who are doing that shit will get scared, and they'll start to think that could have been me, you know, or fuck, you know, or somebody gets pushed out on the road, somebody gets pushed and fucking ends up getting hit by a car or something.
Well,
you know,
I mean, the whole thing about Princess Diana, she was trying to escape. It is said. I know there's all kinds of
theories, out there,
even conspiracies behind the death of Princess Diana. I mean, what famous celebrity death does not have a conspiracy?
Right.
But for the story that's out there is that she was being chased by paparazzi, and that's when she had a car wreck, a fatal car wreck, and so that. For a while, you had the paparazzi kind of pulling back a little bit,
right?
But now today, with the internet being what it is, I mean, it's gotten more feverish and crazy than ever.
The internet is almost like a curse on the world.
For these kind of things, the internet is a shark pool waiting for blood.
It is. Oh yeah, with
YouTube,
YouTube, people with cameras, you know, they're catching everything. I mean, ask Michael Richardson what he thinks about the whole camera deal.
People, and that's the other thing about being a celebrity. Let's say you don't do it for the fans. Let's say you're not being gracious for the fans. Do it for yourself, because somebody's gonna be there with a camera.
Oh yeah.
And that's just gonna be up in especially with phones and flip and like the flip cameras and all kind of internet enabled devices where you can instantly post shit.
Oh yeah,
it is there in an instant.
Yeah.
You tell somebody fuck you. You get into your limousine and you'll see yourself on TV right after that. I just got in the fucking car. What the hell?
I know. I just.
You turn it. You turn it. You pull a pootie tag.
I know.
I did the hay on the penny tie. And then the penny food and okay, the pay. What?
Yeah, you got to watch out, man.
Oh, you know what? Let's move on to some good things.
Yeah, some positive shit.
Positivity. Loving Blu-rays. I almost said DVDs. I'm so used to saying DVDs.
DVDs, what's that?
I know. What is this old technology? Do you still use a horse and buggy to get around town?
They use them for coasters.
I still got some DVDs, man. There's a lot of stuff on.
I got a huge collection that I do not intend on getting rid of at all.
I mean, look, DVDs are still sort of a priority with me because it's a lot of movies that I'd like to see, which are just not available on Blu-ray.
It's a lot of money that I refuse to throw away.
And that's a lot of money. But I tell you, man, that's where Netflix comes in.
Yep.
I mean, Coles, we're living in the age now. I mean, we are living in the future.
I've been living in the future, my brother. I'm a robot.
They say, I forgot, Skynet sent you back.
Come on, man. Yeah.
You've seen the future.
I've seen it's not pretty.
10 years ago, could you have imagined that without having to leave your home, you on your a television with incredible clarity would be able to download a library of movies to your fucking television set.
Your fucking phone, for crying out loud.
Oh my God.
Your phone can fucking do that.
I'm talking about.
You can record yourself. You can fucking put that shit on YouTube all in the convenience of the palm of your fucking hand. Instead of your dick in your hand, you got your phone on your hand, and it's something else
and
useful that you can do. Yeah,
and you're filming your dick.
Yeah, you can do both. You can do both and make money off it. For crying out loud, what can you not do?
Multitasking.
Yeah, I know.
Who would have known that could be jerking off and sharing it with the world?
Exactly. Charge people to watch that shit.
But I was on Netflix. And I'm just scrolling through all these movies that they have available. Now, they don't have the most extensive library yet.
Not yet.
There's still stuff that they got to put up there. But, I mean, it's impressive what they have. And I'm just thinking, 10 years ago, who would have thought that I'm sitting up here with a game controller, scrolling through movies, pressing a button, and it's right there
Boom.
when I want it.
Instant.
Instantly on my television set.
Yep.
And I'm looking at this and I'm just amazed, man. Believe me, I'm not taking any of this for granted right now. I'm like, I cannot believe this. But
I'm glad we're at least alive to experience
and
this,
not like old, like we're like, God damn it.
Unlike old man Jenkins down the street.
Down the road.
As soon as he got a TV, that shit fell on him and killed him.
And he was still alive, but he had a heart attack.
Death by TV.
I'm still alive.
Oh, wow. Look at that. Black and white. But, oh, shit.
Where is this red blue you got here? I'm still sticking with the old black and white. The old dependable.
The TV is the devil. Oh, shit.
Don't you give me your color.
Oh, no.
Color TVs is like colored folks.
I know.
No good. But so I'm watching this, man. I'm just saying Netflix, I'm just amazed by this. But so I'm having a great time with that. But I'm putting in now that I'm building up the collection of Blu-rays that I have. I'm going through and watching all the special features. And one of my special features. Now, you and I kind of had a debate ourselves. Not as nasty as not as nasty as the Quentin Tarantino dumb bitch discussion that went on a little while ago. But you and I were talking.
What are you talking about, Corey? What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Maybe for you.
Wow. And darling, look how you turned out.
Look at how you turned out. Look at you.
You don't like the special features on the Blu-ray? Look how you turned out. But so we were talking about some of the special features that we like. Now you said you don't really care about the commentary on Blu-rays or DVDs.
Oh no, okay. I do enjoy commentaries, but if they're not there, it doesn't bother me as much. I know because we were talking about The Dark Knight. The Dark Knight does not have commentary on it. Actually, I think almost all of Christopher Nolan's DVDs do not have commentary. I could be wrong, but
no, I've heard that too. That he does not. do commentary.
He doesn't do commentary, and I think. I know there's another pretty big director out there. I can't think of it. Yeah, there probably are that don't do commentary. And I know there's only because they've actually come out. One of the guys come out and said, I don't want to give commentary out because I think that's giving away the magic of the film. And to some degree, I agree with that. Only because there are times when I think almost too much is given away during a commentary. Like an actor will point out a scene that either, they'll point out, if you look behind there, you'll notice that there's a big fuck up. And they'll point out fuck ups with the film, like flaws with the film where, you'll hear an actors talk about it, and then like the director's like, well, maybe we shouldn't point that out to anybody. And
cut it out.
And when you see it, but it's there. So when you hear about it,
cut out the commentary.
Oh, well, that's what you think they would do, but they don't. They leave it in there. So when you're watching the film again, you notice those mistakes, and that's just a small little thing. It's not a big deal with me when I hear that, but it does kind of take away some of the magic of the film where you're just like, I would never have noticed that unless these guys pointed it out to me. But, there's times when there's some commentaries that are really entertaining to listen to, which is what I enjoy. But there's other times where it can be really boring. I mean, it just can be a thing about, like, I can't remember. There was one I saw where a guy, it was a technical guy. It was the cinematographer where he was talking about the film. And it was very boring. It was interesting, maybe if I was like really into cinematography, but it turned really boring, and it actually made me. It sounded like some guy next to me talking throughout the movie. Well, and I just wanted to turn it off,
and that's why you have the option of turning it off. You know what I mean?
Right? Exactly.
So, and that's why I find it unfortunate. Now, I don't think a director is an asshole for not having commentary on his DVD or anything, but they don't want to do it. That's their thing. But I do find it very unfortunate when we have something like The Dark Knight, where I'm very interested to see what they have to say about the film. And, they say it ruins the magic of the movie. Well, you know what? I know that it's not a real movie. I mean, I know this isn't real. And I'm going to see somewhere it's going to come out what went on behind the scenes. You're gonna have to search for it, but they'll do it. Like on The Dark Knight, they don't want to do commentary, but then they have like certain scenes where they show you how they flip the truck.
Yeah, they have
how
featurettes.
they make the the miniatures that they use, and so it's
which
like,
I think that's cool. I mean, I'm at least just happy I have that. But I mean, if it's not there, I'm not going to get bent out of shape.
Yeah, and it doesn't ruin a DVD for me. But like I said, I do find it unfortunate because I do like the DVD commentaries. I love commentaries. I mean, I think that they're a valuable resource for anybody who wants to even have a little bit of insight on filmmaking, who wants to attempt to get into filmmaking themselves.
Well, yeah, I think it definitely it's a great feature for those who are like really in love with film. Where I think a lot of the casual moviegoers, a lot of them just don't care. I mean,
but if you're buying Blu-rays,
I think
movies,
anyone investing in a Blu-ray, you have to love films because it's not cheap. I mean, and the thing is, it is catered more towards people like us or like a robot like myself, where I just love that kind of. I actually can appreciate the quality of a picture. Where there's times where I wish I was like my friends who are still watching like shit on VHS, who they just go rent it casually, and it's not a big deal to them because I'm like, wow, those guys know how to save money.
And you know what? I don't expect to see every film like I see it with District 9 or The Dark Knight. I mean, and I don't expect every film to have commentary like District 9 or I wish The Dark Knight had, because
believe me, hey,
a lot of those movies don't deserve it.
The thing is, if they do end up putting out a commentary on The Dark Knight, I will buy it again. I mean, I'm not.
See, that's what I'm saying.
I'm not going to sit here and
even
say
some
I'm
bad
not,
movies where I would love to hear what they have to say. I mean,
I would love to sit through Death Proof and listen to that commentary.
Maybe they do have commentary.
I don't even know if there is, but.
I mean, and you know what? And sometimes movies, I don't hold anything against them. It could be a movie I hate. I'll watch it just to hear the commentary, and I bet you I would learn something valuable, even from a terrible movie. I'm open-minded like that. But and so that's what I'm coming to with these two movies. And I said we're gonna get positive, but I guess I'm going to complain a little bit because I am upset that The Dark Knight does not have commentary. I mean, Christopher Nolan doesn't want to do it. You know, that's his thing. But
maybe he doesn't want to do it now. Who knows?
Yeah, but I mean, it's.
Sam Raimi didn't do commentary for Spider-Man 2. No, well, you know what? I would kill to hear his commentary on Spider-Man 3 if he was being very honest about that film. Now, I know he didn't do commentary on Spider-Man 2. I want to say he did it on Spider-Man 2.5, the second DVD they put out with I guess it was kind of like a director's cut, but. Well, I mean, I think at times, you know, and directors want to do that. I don't know what the decision making is when the studios go and say, "Hey,
it really is a cool thing." Commentary, I love it, and I think it's just it enhances a movie watching experience more than just buying a DVD and having to watch it over and over again. I mean, that's what DVDs and Blu-rays. I mean, that's for some of your most popular, groundbreaking, legendary films. I think a lot of people deserve that, man. I mean, a lot of
I don't think people deserve anything, but
I do. I mean, I think, and I'm not saying like, no, look, they gave us a great movie with The Dark Knight. I'm not telling Christopher Nolan like
you owe me. You don't want to be that guy. Bothering James Cameron.
I'm waiting for Christopher Nolan at the airport.
Where's your commentary, motherfucker?
Hey, fuck your movie. That Dark Knight sucks. A fucking 3-year-old can understand that shit. I could be Batman, bitch.
Oh, a 3-year-old can understand, but you can't, huh, dumb motherfucker? Get the hell out of my face.
Make a real fucking hero movie. I love Spider-Man 3 better than that shit. Oh shit, here comes Christopher Nolan.
Yeah, I know.
You see Christopher Nolan jacking me up, James Gandolfini
punching you. What have you ever made besides a fucking ham sandwich, you motherfucker?
And then you see me following Christopher Nolan.
Yeah,
hey, you whack me. You whacking me.
You whacking me.
Hey, you put a Batman on me. You put me in Arkham Asylum.
He's interrogating me like the Joker. Why so serious?
But no, I just feel like, you know, a lot of people they want to know more about these films.
Oh yeah,
you know,
people want to know a lot of shit, Corey.
I think you know, a lot of people have invested so much to these movies that, you know, they kind of deserve that commentary, man. I know I feel like that, but I'm not to the point where I'm taking the Blu-ray out of my PS3 like fuck you. Throwing that shit across the street.
Well, when you say deserve, that's like,
I do.
Hey,
man.
We deserve this. What do you deserve, motherfucker? What have you done for me lately? I spent $8. That $8 didn't pay for that fucking film.
Hey, I I make $10 an hour on Spill.com, and I bought your crappy Blu-ray.
That's your fucking fault. That's called poor decision making.
So now I'm making poor decisions. I'm a fan.
I'm that guy. I suck your dick.
F me.
I'm your best friend.
Hey, man.
I love you long time.
I just really wanted
Go love your mother. Get out of my face.
Yeah, fuck your motherfucking nickel. Get out of here. But, man, I was really looking forward to that.
Hey, you know what? My dream fucking Blu-ray would be The Dark Knight with commentary. Yes.
He gave us a great movie, and I'm satisfied with that. But I was really heartbroken not to have commentary on there. But I got it for District 9 though. And
how was that?
And so now it goes along the lines of what you're speaking about. It started out with the director Neil Blomkamp, whatever his name is, Blomkamp.
Yeah, I think.
However you say his last name. He's talking about the movie, and he's talking about the social
aspect of the film.
Social aspects of the film. So a lot of the social circumstances in South Africa that led him to draw the parallel between his science fiction film and what was really happening. A lot of the violence that was happening with the xenophobia and the immigration, and he said you could look at it on a lot of terms, such as you could look at it as straight apartheid of white South Africans keeping down black South Africans with their racism, or you can look at it as the xenophobia between the South Africans and the Nigerians that migrated in, and all this bloody violence broke out.
Which is what I thought.
You had black on black, a lot of black on black crime going on there. And I guess I did learn something because I'm listening to this and here I am regurgitating. And I'm like, and I'm talking about it and thinking about it. I'm like, wow, that's really fascinating because he was talking about like horrible incidents of war that just like small war erupted where people were, macheting people, and macheting people and burning people alive. And it's like, oh my God, man. And this guy, he's talking about like, he's talking about it so casually, but it's a horrible thing, but it's just like, hey, sometimes it's just a way of life and it's reflected in this movie.
You see it, you get desensitized.
Yeah, and let me take it back because there was a lot of things where he was talking about certain areas of South Africa. He's like, look, if South Africa right now, certain parts of South Africa should be a warning as to what the rest of the world is going to be like with population, overpopulation, the diminishing of resources. He's like, you're slowly going to have like this middle ground that's going to disappear, the middle class. You're going to have the people without, the haves and the have-nots. And it's going to be the rich who are just hoarding everything against these masses of poor people. He said the poor people are going to fight for it, and the rich people are going to try to protect what they have already. And he's like, it's going to get scary.
Right.
And so let me take it back. I have nothing really negative to say.
What were you going to say? That commentary sucked.
It sucked. That motherfucker was just talking.
Didn't say shit about them aliens or their spaceship or how they got. Yeah,
man, come on, tell me about these guns. I know. No, what I want to hear was a lot of the scenes, the crowd scenes, because man, those scenes look authentic with the people that he has for a lot of those scenes where people are protesting, and rioting. And I was thinking, okay, how many of these people are actors, and how many of these people did you just kind of pull off the street to use? And how many of these scenes might have been real scenes of violence? How many of these might have been real scenes of protest? Because he did give. There was one part. Now, see, this is what I'm talking about. This is why I find commentary so fascinating. There's scenes in the movie where he says, "Okay, in this scene, we're leaving in a helicopter, and there's a crowd below. You can see the crowd going crazy, and it's a bunch of red shirts." And he says, "Okay, that's not us directing them. We flew over a protest. I mean, there's these protests that happen every day." And we don't know what the cause was, but we flew over them, and they really did start like shouting at us to get out, because they didn't want us to interfere with their protest,
right?
And so that's why I love commentary so much, man. Just listening to, I mean, you learn about, you learn about the country, you learn about the film, and now that's at the beginning of the movie where he's talking about the social aspects of the movie as compared to South Africa, and I want to know about these crowds, but then he goes into like the stuff that you do want to hear, like how the aliens were created, how the effects were done, how he used some people as actors, and how some people just how they felt in certain scenes. Here's a scene where someone was injured and had to be taken away with stitches. I mean, it's a badass commentary after you give it a chance.
That stuff is cool. I at times I get annoyed when there's a scene that you really love and you're hoping that they're going to talk about some certain aspect of it, and they completely either gloss over it, or somebody who's in the same room with the motherfucker bring something else up, and it's like they stop watching the film and they start going off on a tangent about something else, and you're like, oh, this is a great scene. I wanted to know how you put it together. Don't be talking about bringing sandwiches into the studio for you guys to hang out and eat while you're watching the goddamn film. I don't want to hear about that.
Then you get into spending with this thing, like, okay,
yeah,
all right, here, hold on. Oh, is that scene gone already? Oh, sorry, co-host. I actually talking to you.
I know.
Sorry, we were hungry.
Oh, how entertaining for those fans. Yeah.
Well, the interesting thing about District 9 is that the director comes on and he's talking about the movie before it's even released. So he's talking about how he says, yeah, I don't know how this is going to do. I don't know how it's going to perform. He's like, I just showed it last night at Comic-Con, and that was my first time sitting with an audience, but I don't know how it's going to be received worldwide. Yeah. And so it'd be cool. You just saying that. It'd be interesting to have like a commentary before the film is released, and then have one after, where you can choose before and after commentary. With Blu-ray, you can do that. You know, there's a lot.
If it's available. Well, I mean, I'm sure they can put all kinds of tracks now from everyone who worked on the film, for crying out loud. There's enough room on that disc to do that.
Well, there's a lot of stuff on that disc. I mean, there's some of the special features on there are the deleted scenes, which are they put some really good deleted scenes in there because you get to see how they do some of the special effects. Now, you don't get to see the process, but you hear them in the commentary saying, okay, in this scene here, they used a method of pseudo-animation where they had to erase the actor out and use his motion capture to put the alien in. And then in the deleted scenes, you get to see the actor who played the alien come out, and you get to see him actually talking in English. Like when they're talking to him, they're saying things, he's answering back.
Oh wow!
Yeah, he's like he's
reading the script. You mean like
what does that you have there? And he's like, TV. Where you get that TV? It's my TV. What do you want? You know, and it's like they're gonna put in the alien language later,
right?
But,
yeah.
You know, I mean, I find this kind of behind the scenes stuff fascinating, and it's like if you're gonna give me a disc that you boast can hold so much information, give me those kind of things.
Yeah.
You know, give me an experience.
If the people working on it are willing to do that, you know, it's like,
we'll do it.
Hey, you mind coming in and doing commentary? I'm like, why? I made the goddamn film. What else do you want from me?
I'm going to be that guy at the airport waiting for them every time.
I want to know your thoughts.
With my DVD. Hey, put more information on here. I want some more information on here.
I went through hell making that fucking film. Oh. These actors were treating me like shit. They think they're bigger than me. I'm the one making them stars. God damn it. And they want to hear commentary about that.
Oh, and I'll be the one to argue. I'm the one that sent you to hell now. I'm the one that sent you to hell. I'm the devil. I'm like that preacher. I'm the devil. I'm the devil.
Fuck your thoughts.
Fuck your thoughts. For all y'all.
Yeah.
For all y'all.
Fuck your commentary.
Bitch, I'm God.
Yeah. Tell them bitches to quit being lazy. Watch the goddamn movie and figure it out for themselves. I'm done. I'm out of here.
Yeah, I'm gonna be a movie.
I get paid to make the movie, not the commentary. I'm sorry.
See? I'm gonna be that guy who's gonna kidnap.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna kidnap the director, bring him to my house.
I can't wait till I'm director, Corey.
I know.
You tell me that. Get away from me. Look, you see how you hit me?
God, and that's what I'm gonna do to people. Hey, co-host, zap me. You see that? Co-host, you whack me. You whack me, man. Where you whack me?
Oh, look, guy, come on now. Come on, Corey. Yeah, share my coffee. Here you go.
Hey, come on. Do the play-by-play on my Blu-ray. Come on.
Well, let's take a picture. Come on.
Tell me what happened to this scene right here. Tell me what happened to this scene right here. This scene right here. Tell me what happened to this scene right here.
How many people in that scene? You can count.
I want to hear from you. I want to hear from you. That camera's going to be on you. You got no choice. Okay. All right. 5. Okay, man.
Yes, you're right. Yes, there's a lot of fun to shoot. Everyone was really nice. Everyone did a great job. Everyone is outstanding.
Okay,
yes.
Come on, man. Come on. Wait.
Here's the scene where the actor enters the screen. Now he's leaving.
26.
He's moving to the left. Now he's moving to the right. 28. There he goes. And he's wondering what's going on. Here's his dialogue.
Okay, now reenact the scene. Do Panama.
Yeah. Here comes the big helicopter scene. Wasn't that awesome? All right. Wait till the next scene. Yo, look, a naked chick's about to pop up on the screen. Oh, there she is. Look at them boobies. All right. Yay.
Co-host narrated my scene. He narrated my scene. You see that, man? The person narrated my scene. Man.
Here comes Johnny Depp. He seems like a nice guy, but he's a real dick.
Goodbye.
Yeah. You know, it's funny. I was talking to, I don't know. I don't know if I heard you mention this or if there was another show I was listening to that mentioned it, but when I got the Terminator Salvation, I was like, you know what? I know McGee's on there talking about the
Yeah, I
film
told
and
you
stuff.
about that. It's
Yeah,
like two, like,
right, yeah, the 2 screens. But I was like, you know what? I would kill to hear a commentary about the whole situation where Christian Bale flipped out.
That could be a Blu-ray of its own.
I would love to just hear that whole conversation, what scene it happened during, and why it happened, and how everyone felt, and how McGee felt when fucking Christian Bale called him out on fucking being a man and fucking doing something about it.
Now, you know, if McGee was narrating that, he turned the situation around.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, now right here, Christian Bale is yelling at me.
But
you know, I was being cool. I could have kicked his ass, but we had a movie to finish, and, you know, I understand how actors are, so I didn't say anything. I just acted like I was scared. Right. But really, if we'd been on the streets, I would have been kicking his ass up and down the sidewalk.
I would have loved to hear that, and possibly another commentary with Christian Bale, like going, this is the biggest mistake I've ever made in my life. There was no script to begin with. There was no John Connor. I had to fight for that shit, and this is what I get.
And this is what I get for this shit. The show shit turned against me.
This is poor management skills from my manager.
Fuck.
I tried my best. I wanted to make a good movie, but look, Sam Worthington just completely surpassed me.
Now, before we go out of this DVD thing, I did want to talk about that. I'm glad you brought that up because I said we was going to talk about something earlier, but now I will. But a lot of the features on District 9, it's a gorgeous Blu-ray, man. You got to watch it.
I'm looking forward to
the
it.
commentary if you get a chance, and watch the deleted scenes. The deleted scenes
I will.
are great. There's a lot of other stuff that I haven't really watched on there yet. I mean, they have some things on there that I think are probably like one of those like filler content where you get to see like videos that took place in that world. But then, you know, there's
I can't wait.
Little mockumentary videos.
Yeah, I'm sure.
But I have to say, The Dark Knight, excellent film, excellent Blu-ray. As far as the transfer of the movie,
all the extra shit on it?
Disappointed in the disappointed in the extra features, man.
Right.
Yeah, it's kind of skimpy on that. I mean, they give us things that we really don't need. Like I told you, those like Gotham. Tonight.
Yeah, we talked about.
I mean, that's gimmicky stuff. I want to learn something. Don't give me that kind of stuff.
Right.
So
I feel like that's some way of like, in case you missed that, you know, they put money into it so that they're gonna throw everything.
But still, I mean, it's a skimpy Blu-ray. I mean, very disappointing for a Blu-ray that is like one of the biggest movies of the decade, and they just give us the fucking movie.
Hey, maybe someday down the road when all 3 films are done, maybe we'll get that ultimate collection, which I'm sure the studio is like, you know what, hold off. I want to be shocked if the studio was like, hold off on all this commentary shit, hold off on all this special features, wait till all 3 movies come out so we can have like the ultimate Batman trilogy DVD set like they did with The Godfather, where, you know, you have the 3 Godfather films and you have like a 1 disc dedicated to all that shit that you want. You know, the making of, how it was, you know,
I'm sure they do that
casting
one day.
auditions. Yeah, it's bound to happen because, you know what, they're taping all that shit. I mean, they have all the audition tapes, they have all that shit and they're just waiting for the right time to put it out.
That's another thing we want to see. You know, I know it was too soon. Well, maybe even not. Because
I mean, Blu-ray is still Blu-ray is still kind of in its infancy. I imagine because I think right now they're getting cheap enough to where people are actually able to afford the DVDs.
They were like over $30 when they came out. People were like, are you crazy? Now they're in their 20s.
And now you can find them. Yeah, now you can find them for like $15. I mean, I've seen Blu-rays like $10-15.
Yeah, no, they've gone down.
Near Dark is $10. That's the retail for Near Dark.
I wonder what's on that Blu-ray. But you know what? Sometimes you just want to watch a movie. That's what I'm saying. I would prefer to have commentary, but there's some things where it's like, okay, you know, I got this cheap enough, and I just want to see the movie. You know, that's fine. I'm good with that. But yeah, Blu-rays are. You know, we're talking about how we value our DVDs, and we're going to keep them. But Blu-ray is going to be the next phase, and the other phase outside of that is going to be watching your movies through streaming or downloading.
Right.
I mean, already on the PS3 you can download certain movies like The Hangover and Inglourious Bastards and District 9. So.
And I guarantee you, even with streaming though, I just have this feeling like, just like digital cable. I think you were talking about digital cable. We were talking about it last week, but I didn't mention that my problem with digital cable is that there's times when the screen pixelates. I think you brought it up.
Yeah, I brought that up.
Yeah. When the screen pixelates while you're watching a movie, I think that's almost intentional sometimes, because if everything looked so crystal clear, you'd be able to record it on a DVD. You know, you'd be able to burn it and it would look crystal clear, and you wouldn't need to go and buy a DVD, where I think they do that's somewhat intentional, so you don't do that.
A lot of people, you know what?
So they still make you go out and buy the movies that, you know, they feel like you need to purchase. You know?
I can see that, but a lot of people still are recording on the DVD. You know, it hasn't picked up as a recording. As a recording medium as much as VHS tapes were.
Yeah.
Or even like mini DVDs.
Well, because they look like shit.
Well, sometimes, it depends on what you're doing the transfer from, but.
Well, people got their the DVRs or what was it? Yeah, digital video recorder, that you can get with your cable now.
And before people correct me, when I'm talking about recording onto DVD from your television set onto an actual DVD.
Well, you have that, and you have the machine that does that.
You have machines that do that, but that didn't catch on.
No, not at all.
To be as widespread as VHS.
Yeah,
I know people do a lot of recording through their computers on CD-ROM and DVDs. They use that as a storage device there. But I'm talking about using a DVD player like you would your VCR, where you just recorded stuff. I mean, especially now that people have DVR. Why record something on a CD? I mean, a few people like me get those DVD recorders because they have a lot of stuff they want to back up.
Yeah,
but a lot of people aren't really doing that much.
Yeah.
So I wanted to talk about some people who are on the edge of probably being a little bit too overexposed.
Yeah, you mentioned that. I didn't know exactly.
And I want to see if you agree or not.
Who you're talking about? Okay.
Sam Worthington. Right. Now, I'm saying that he's not overexposed, but I'm saying a lot of people could be, because a lot of people are doing the same thing they did with Christian Bale. And we saw now, I mean, everybody loved Christian Bale. Now people just started saying, "Oh, now he's everywhere."
Yeah.
I mean, people
he's a one-note hack or whatever.
Man, people who love Christian Bale were saying he was the greatest actor. Are like, he's not that great. He only can do one thing. And it's like, no, you know what? You loved him at one time.
I know.
The guy is doing a little bit too much. Pull back, and let's take a break. That's all.
He's all of a sudden become the popular dude, and now that he's popular, you don't want to hang out with him anymore.
What annoys me about somebody who all of a sudden has burst into the scene, and we're beginning to see them in a lot of movies, is that, Sam Worthington, we saw him in the Terminator Salvation. I thought he was great in that movie.
He was great. He is great.
Christian Bale.
Yeah, no, he was.
Yeah, and I'm not saying
I hate saying
bad.
I hate saying that because I'm a huge Christian Bale fan. He's still one of my favorite actors. But Sam Worthington, he acted circles.
Well, because
he had more of a meaty role.
Well, he had a role that required more emotion. Ironically, he was the cyborg, and he was given a role that had more emotion, and the audience is connected with him more.
And Christian Bale became the machine that he was fighting.
And a lot of people said that. They said Christian Bale, by no fault of his own, his character was just written to a point where he had no dimension to him. It was very flat.
It wasn't written. He was fighting for lines during that fucking movie.
For the fucking guy that we're supposed to root behind, the legendary, what's his name? John Connor.
John Connor,
we get somebody that we'll just see who's like the most dull hero in the world.
And that was part of the deal. Christian Bale told the director, I will not be in this fucking movie unless you give me something to work with.
Yeah.
Give me a role. I'm barely in this movie.
He still didn't do it.
Why do you need me to do it? Yeah.
His rant ended up being the more popular thing.
Exactly.
That ended up being like the more emotional thing other than his role.
Yeah. Now that's great. That's great. Whatever. That's great emotion.
No, I wasn't acting. That motherfucker, man.
That was some great emotion.
Maybe they should have got him.
Christian Bale probably wished it was acting.
I know. And Mac
that's
G
what I would say. I was acting. That was the scene from my documentary.
What are you talking about? Mac G should have been pissing his ass off more on the set.
I know.
Hey, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Hey, man, walk across that set and get him pissed off again.
Yeah.
God damn it!
Pretend that Terminator right there is the goddamn cinematographer
that walked across your
set.
Do
exactly what you want to do to his Yeah. We're going to CG all this shit.
Sam Worthington, so we saw him in Terminator Salvation.
Yep.
We just saw him in Avatar. Coming
up
in Clash of the Titans.
Right.
And now, since he's everywhere.
Flash!
That's what I'm talking about. Now he's going to be Flash Gordon.
King of the Impossible! I just read that. I saw that on our site.
Yeah.
The first thing I see the picture of Sam Worthington that we put up where he looks fucking exhausted. Like they're throwing my ass in Flash Gordon already. I just got done with this goddamn Avatar.
He's looking at us like we just read the tagline. He's looking at us like, I'm in what?
I just fought the Kraken last night. What the fuck?
You want me to fight Ming the Merciless?
I up for this shit. Now I got to fight Ming, that ballhead fuck.
And I'm like, now he's in Flash Gordon, and now people have talked about, and I don't think they're going to do it, but he's one of those guys where they're saying, okay, who should we cast as this person?
Every project.
Sam Worthington. And I'm like, okay, I'm at this point, I'm Sam Worthington out.
Yeah. slow your roll.
Yeah, exactly. Pull back a little bit.
Yeah, calm down.
Because not because I don't like the guy, because I just don't want to see him so much. Where I get the feeling like I'm tired of looking at this man.
No, he looked tired. Looking at that picture, he looked tired.
Shit. Like they said,
I don't have time to take a shit.
It's like they just told him, "Hey Sam, hey, guess what? You and Flash Gordon." And they took a picture. Like, what? Snap.
I didn't want to do that. I want to do that drama.
I wanted to do that independent movie. I want to be the next Alvin and the Chipmunks.
Yeah.
I mean, and I want to be Alvin.
I want to do something for my kids. No.
Come on,
Captain America. What?
Fuck. I mean, I'm appreciated in everything, but
we got to start a rumor. Sam Worthington is going to be Captain America.
He just falls over. Oh fuck! Sam Worthington is fighting Quentin Tarantino next week. But I really like the guy. I think he's a very, very talented guy, and I love everything that I've seen him in so far. I love him and everything that I've seen him in, but I really want to just have him pull back a little bit. I do not want to see him as Captain America. I tell you that much.
Me neither.
I
don't want to see Captain America.
Yeah, I'm curious to see what that's like.
Not me.
Why?
You be curious all you want. Oh, because I think he's dopey looking, but.
I give everything a chance. And
I'm sorry, I'm trying to not choke right now.
I know. I was like, damn, I thought you were crying about Captain America.
Like, Captain America, please.
He's dopey looking.
Oh my God. I was raped by a Captain American action figure.
He's still up there.
Oh God, he's still watching me.
He's still lodged in me.
Whenever I see Captain America, I just see that big old smile.
Toy rape. Please.
Stop toy rape.
Thing he did with his mighty shield.
Yeah.
You would not believe. But so I do want to see Captain America. Since we're on the subject, just read an article and we said we bring this up if we had the time. We got a segue here.
Yeah, you read it. Yeah, I'm curious.
We're talking about how Disney is. Okay, no, Disney is. They've already officially, announced that they bought Marvel, and I don't think it's. I don't think that the transaction has happened yet, but it's about to.
Captain America isn't wearing Mickey Mouse ears just yet.
He will though. Instead of like little wings on his helmet, it's like mouse ears.
Yeah.
Hey!
As long as they don't
stop there.
As long as they don't incorporate the ears into the cowl like they did with the original movie. Do you remember? Do you remember that? Yeah, I remember
from the 80s.
Yeah, from the 89. Yeah, it was like 89, the Captain America movie. Like if you look at, I don't know if you can still find stills from that movie on the internet. Sure. But yeah, if you look at the ears were like part of the headgear, the cowl on the costume. It was fucking strange. Yeah.
But we already talked about this. Yeah. Disney's not going to come in and fuck up Marvel. They're not going to do that.
Still a business.
Yeah, it's all. Come on, Disney. But everybody's going to know better than to do that. But Marvel is just overjoyed that Disney's probably buying them because
it's more
Disney
money.
knows how to take properties and just milk them fucking dry. They know how to cross-platform advertise.
They know how to monetize,
merchandise, all itemize.
Lobotomize, fucking the Leog. Yeah.
But so what they're going to do is they're talking about, look, all right, we got everybody wants to see the superheroes that Marvel has, the more popular ones. Yeah, everybody wants to see Spider-Man. Everyone wants to see the Hulk. Everybody wants, maybe not the Hulk so much, but everybody wants to see some of like Iron Man. They're taking Iron Man and made like one of their B roster heroes into something big. Now Disney didn't do that, but I'm saying that's what Disney is looking at, something like a model like that, where they said, all right, you've taken Iron Man, one of your well-known heroes, but not one that everybody was crazy about seeing, and made a crazy,
Batman, I guess,
an incredible movie out of it. So I think what we should do is we should go in and start looking at some of your really minor unknown characters and see what we could do with those properties.
Right.
And you and I were talking at first, like, okay, you know what? Maybe they'll go off and make some shitty movies like that, but you never know what they're going to do. But
they'll find properties that people don't know about, which will give them almost like liberties to mess with the origins and the script, and to present something almost like when I think in that way. giving them the freedom to reshape a character that's very minor that, you know,
Like Blade.
they can retool it. Yeah. It could either end up being really terrible or it can end up being a Blade. Yeah.
Yeah, and so it's not. I don't think that's a bad idea.
No, I don't-
for Marvel
yeah.
to do that. I mean, yeah, you got some minor characters. Not people don't know them. This is a chance for you to actually introduce them and present them very well without having that pressure of people, except like your very hardcore nerds out there who want to see Ant-Man done just like, you know, to a T.
Exactly.
But because that's what they're talking about. They're talking about people like Iron Fist and Ant-Man, and then I'm sure there's some other characters out there that they could like dig into. And I think it's a good idea.
Strange.
That was another one that they mentioned. And I think that's a great idea to do that. The only thing that I worry about is that, and Marvel was talking a lot of shit at first. You know, they were talking about, hey, you know, we want to start bringing these movies and having them exist in the same universe, having these characters interact with each other like the comic books. I'm like, hey, you know what? I think that's a great idea. And I hope you can do it. Good luck.
Yeah, I know. Good luck. That could be a recipe for disaster.
Yeah. I mean, you know how many years it takes to make these movies?
Yeah. You think about, I mean, you just think about an ensemble superhero movie and how much, you know, one of these fucking characters is, you know, it cost a fortune to put up on the screen. Imagine like fucking 8 of these guys running around in one film and trying to give attention to each single one so you don't piss off the fans.
I think they had the right idea. And look, if they pull it off, great. But I think it would be amazing to see an Avengers movie.
As much as I think it's not going to happen, I'll see it, you know, regardless.
Hey, look, if they say they can do it, I'll be behind you. But until you fuck up on me and be like, well, you knew what you were getting into.
We started striking out, you know, on the rest of those characters.
Once you see some signs of failure going on there.
If not much has changed from the like 89 version of Captain America, you know, if you pull another Punisher on it, you know,
they can't do that anymore, man.
Yeah, I guarantee you, though, we will see another Punisher film. I don't care what
anybody, and you know what?
We will see another Punisher film in another 10 years.
And I hope they do it right this time.
we were hoping that.
Jesus. God, do you agree with me that they could do like, I mean, I said they could do it.
And it's simple. You know what you do? I tell you what you do.
Please tell me.
Okay, you know what? You get a Death Wish script and you erase Charles Bronson's name and you just write Punisher in there.
And that's it. On the shirt.
Boom, there you go. Instant Punisher film. There, it's already done.
It's just, I won't even take the time to talk about it now, but I've looked, and if anybody ever wants to get into a discussion or have me like talk about it in length, I will with
Call Corey at home. Yeah,
call me at home. I've gone over my head in so many ways how they could have got the Punisher right. Where they fucked it up.
I'm always shocked how
easy they fucked that up.
Easily they fuck up a simple revenge movie for crying out loud. I mean, like I said, I thought the guy who played the Punisher in the last one was great.
Yeah,
but he was like, it's like somebody threw him in one of those goddamn 89 cartoons featuring Spider-Man.
I didn't think that movie could be worse than the original. I mean, but the first Punisher movie with not the Dolph Lundgren one, but the one with
Thomas Jane.
Thomas Jane.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, man, it can't be any worse than that. And they made a much worse movie.
I know. And I was shocked also considering the director that they had, because I never saw Green Street Hooligans, but I hear it's a great film.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, maybe this is showing some promise. I looked at the trailer. I'm like, okay, that looks kick-ass. But when I saw the film, it's like, okay, you treated the Punisher character pretty decently, but everything else you turned into a cartoon. A fucking silly cartoon
with all those colors everywhere. I mean, it was a rated R version of Batman and Robin.
Exactly. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Yeah,
Christ,
except
man.
it wasn't on ice, and that was, maybe it could have been a lot cooler. I don't know.
I mean, but I tell you something, man. And look, anybody who says that you can't do it, because I remember so many people saying. Well, not a lot of people, but because I remember, Carlisle and I had this long debate about it.
You can't make a good Punisher
movie. Yeah, you can't. And the argument was it's a guy running around with the skull on his shirt, killing people. And I was like, and Batman is about a guy in a Batman costume going around fighting crime. Christopher Nolan took it and made it believable.
Oh, yeah. And Death Wish is about an old man running around shooting people. Yeah.
I mean, we're talking about movies.
Awful. Yeah.
Anytime you approach the material with respect, good writing, and good direction, you can do anything, okay?
Yes,
Tell me,
can.
if you would have just pitched, imagine this pitch. Okay, I got a guy who dresses up as a bat, goes out at night, and ends up having to fight this guy who has green hair, white makeup, and red lipstick.
Yeah, and he laughs a lot.
And he laughs a lot. And the guy's like, and the person you're pitching it to, is this a comedy? No, this is almost a drama. get the fuck out of my office.
This is a serious crime drama.
Yeah.
I got a better one for you. Here's a movie about a house being fucking lifted up by a bunch of fucking balloons, and they go off to a magical world where there's this endangered species or this unknown species that's running around like Toucan Sam along, and along the ride you got an old man and some fat Chinese kid
and a talking dog
and a talking dogs on top of that. That's the capper. Talking dogs.
Lay off the shit.
Yeah.
And get the fuck out of my office.
Give me some of that shit and get the fuck out of here. I'm trying to conduct business. This is Disney for crying out loud.
Shit in here?
Pixar.
Yeah. You know, I have to say, though,
we're the guys who did the talking car movie. Yeah.
Yeah. What are you talking about? We do anything.
Yeah.
It was that Batman movie, man. I had to say, man, you know, the last couple of cold ones have been good because speaking of arguments, we haven't had, you know, I think we finally got to the group where we're not,
you guys are doing good.
Yeah, nobody's arguing with each other. Nobody's like sitting up here trying to like out talk each other. There's no attitude going into it. It's just like, you know, I think it's finally sunk in. Like, hey, this is how it should be.
I'm glad things are working out for you and Carlisle. That's good. No, I actually, you know what? I listened to the last show and it was very entertaining. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, and I mean, I hope it continues like that because that's.
I know towards the end, you know, Carlisle was ready to run the fuck out of there.
I was like,
you grabbed him by the leash. Yeah, you ain't going nowhere.
Here.
Just 2 more, brother. And I'm like, goddamn right. 2 more. If I got to suffer through those goddamn emails, you got to suffer through those emails.
And I'm grabbing him by his collar, little feet running.
Oh, no.
But I think that dude's mellowed out, man. I think. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe it's Christmas. I think he's mellowed out.
Maybe it's the holidays or something.
Yeah, maybe it's the holidays.
Maybe he was visited by the 3 ghosts.
That's a podcasting.
But I'm glad. Yeah. Hey, you know, I enjoy that show when you guys are like really into what you're talking about and not so much the bickering, but. Hey, it's a good show. I mean, hey, without that show, this show wouldn't have happened. I mean, I'm not going to try to pretend that, you know, this show would be here regardless. But no, when you guys are on, you're on, and it's a good show. You know,
no.
I honestly, a lot of the emails that you guys read sometimes, when I hear those emails, I'm like, fuck, I wish those emails were on Let's Do This sometimes because they're honestly like great questions. Yeah, so.
Yeah,
but yeah, I'm glad things are working out between you guys.
No. We've gone to marriage counseling, and
I know. I was talking to Cyrus and Leon. I was like, man, you know what? Those guys, I don't want to see them break up. They're good guys, and they need to find some middle ground there. You know, they need to iron out their issues, and you know, maybe they just need to take a break from each other. Maybe they need to. Oh wait, you guys are you're recording.
Well, we really were just concerned about you guys, the kids. You know.
Oh yeah.
We didn't want to disappoint you.
I'm tired of watching you guys fight. I'm tired of hearing it. You guys are on Skype and you're still fighting.
Are you and mommy breaking up? Call out mommy, by the way.
Yeah. He does have the long hair in the relationship. Yes. No, but I've enjoyed I enjoy listening to the last show.
Man. I did too. I actually enjoyed doing this.
Oh, Rock! Oh no! Rock! Oh no! Where's Carlisle when I need him? It's email time. Oh, I'll get out. I see you, little sucker. Cut off my leash.
Whoa.
What's your favorite Blu-ray, Corey?
God damn it!
Oh, my favorite. Oh, you kids!
Oh, before we get into I want to show you
your thoughts. That's right.
Before we get into fuck your thoughts.
Yeah, sorry.
The email section of Let's Do This.
We came too early. Premature ejaculation.
Because of our procrastination. Okay, so check this out right here.
All right.
It's just, man, it has nothing to do with anything we're talking about. It's just a video that made me laugh that somebody sent me.
Is that Biz?
That is. Have you seen this?
No, I haven't.
Okay, this is the weirdest fucking video, man. People, this is Biz Marquis. If you know him, then he needs no introduction. If you don't know him, fuck you. Go look him up. And we're going to play this video, though.
Hey, kids! Gather around for Biz's Beat of the Day! Let's all do it together with Biz!
Hey, kids. This is Biz's Beat of the Day.
What the?
Okay, here's Biz's Beat of the Day.
What the fuck?
This Negro's up here with a cape.
Dude, he's dressed up like the dude from Hollywood Shuffle.
Hollywood Shuffle.
Yeah.
Batty.
Yeah.
And he's got a bat on his head.
Yeah.
He's got a bat hat.
I know.
With two little beady eyes on it.
he stole Taco Bell Lugosi's outfit.
Taco Bell Lugosi, yeah. Hey, Corey. Here's all your spoons.
I was hanging out with my friend Bees the other day, and for some reason, I've seemed to misplace my costume.
But I like the way he comes in because he's trying to do that Dracula voice.
Oh, yeah.
But he just sounds like he's having a stroke.
I don't know what the fuck he's doing. Yeah.
Together with Biz.
Hey, kids. This is Business Peter today.
He sounds like he just ran like 5 miles to do
I
it.
know.
Oh, hey, kids.
Like, was he a horse? Is he?
Hey, kids.
He's wearing the wrong costume.
Like he's masturbating while he's doing this.
He's a horse bat.
Okay, here's Business Peter today. Yum, yum. Yum, yum. Yum, yum. Yum, yum. Yum, yum. Yum, yum.
I like the way
Is that the sound that fucking Taco Bell Lugosi makes before he opens up a can of Chef Boyardee?
with my spoon.
Yum 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 yum.
Good to my tummy.
Yum yum.
Hey, Corey, we are out of spoons. God damn it.
You wanna try it too?
What?
Okay, here's the first part.
Oh my god.
Yum, yum. Yum, yum.
Okay,
You have to see this video. Okay, what's the name of this video again so people can watch it?
Business Halloween beat of the day.
Oh.
And he's in the fool. He's teaching kids how to beatbox, and it's funny because when he does that, he looks like he's shitting on himself. Like he shuts his eyes, like
Yeah.
yum yum. And even when he's doing that yum yum, his eyes are rolling in the back of his head.
Yeah, he's like
Yum,
twitching.
yum.
He's like convulsing or something.
Like he's having a seizure.
Sure, yeah,
Yum,
seizure.
yum yum.
Yum, yum. Yum, yum. That is great. Now here is the second part.
Part.
Oh my god.
Suck your teeth.
Suck your teeth. You can't write this shit. He's a genius. Yeah, there's no script. You're like, hey, just let him do his thing.
He came in probably high.
Oh, yeah.
This is the kids show. No, just leave him
No.
alone. No, the kids love this.
This is too fucked up for being high. This is like his state of mind. That's what that
This
is.
is brain damage.
Now, that was really funky. I'm gonna put it together like this. Yum, 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 yum.
This man has kids, I think.
I hope not. Oh, my jeez. They need to be taken away from him tonight.
Like while we were watching this,
Yeah.
somebody should call CPS.
I know.
Get those fucking kids away from this man.
Call the police.
Can you imagine your dad trying to punish you? And you just sit there laughing. Okay, kids.
Oh, fuck.
We're grinding for 3 weeks. Well, fuck you. You can't even talk right.
Yum, 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 yum.
Oh, my God.
Now practice that at home, and I'll see you later. Happy Halloween. Bye-bye.
That's the sound of him flying away. I believe that.
That is taken from a show called Yo Gabba Gabba.
Yeah, I saw that. I was
Yeah.
like, is that like some kind of, that's a Ramones reference, right?
Yeah. Gooba Gabba, Giba Gabba. No, this is it's a show with that dude, that skinny black dude in the jumpsuit who hangs out with all those like big
Oh, yeah.
creatures and costumes.
Yeah, that is
Yeah.
a fucking weird show.
Kids are growing up some fucked up shit. I mean,
Oh, yeah,
it
yeah.
didn't end with Teletubbies.
I know. I was like, wow, did Teletubbies not teach us anything?
And then after Teletubbies, there was something called Gooba.
Yeah, we have a generation of medicated kids due to
yeah.
Teletubbies.
little rave kids, man, who don't need to be on acid or X to enjoy life. They just watch this shit. Because if they are on acid watching this shit, their fucking minds are gone.
That's what I did. When it's time to get fucked up, I'm like, oh my God, it's early. What?
I know.
Time to get fucked up.
Shit, if I was on acid watching this, I'd jump to the window. Yum, 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 yum.
You actually thinking those fucking wings on that hat actually work? Yeah. Yum, yum. Wow.
That's funny. That's Taco Bell Lagosta eating his taco. Yum, 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 yum.
Oh, wow.
All right, man.
Oh, who needs email?
Hey, good night, John.
Yeah.
Let's see.
All right, let's do the email for the kiddies.
The little cheering.
They love it.
There, the cheering who love the emailers.
This is the only opportunity that they get to have a voice.
Yeah, to be heard. On Spill.com.
Yeah.
On Spill.com.
Yum, yum.
Yum, yum. Suck your teeth, kids.
Suck your teeth.
Yum, yum.
Wow.
All right, let's see who we have. Oh, you know what? Fucking Skelling Jack 154. We've answered a question from him before, but he just keeps writing. So I'm going to go ahead and answer his fucking question, man. It better be good, too. He's written so many times. Mm-hmm. It's better be a good one. All right, he says, question for fuck your thoughts. Mm-hmm. That is here. I want you to fuck this motherfucking thought tonight. My question is, since all of the Spill crew, especially Corey, love animation, video games, and fine-ass women, especially fine-ass women, what do you think are the hottest female characters from a video game and our animated movie show?
That's all you, Corey.
He says, mine is Samus from the Metroid series. P.S. If you answer this, thanks for answering. And a Coco and an LTD are my favorite podcast. All right. Now, this is an old one.
Yeah.
And I do not want to give a typical answer, but it is for me. Laura Croft is still fine.
Yep.
Fine as hell. When Laura Croft made a transition to that next generation where her tits didn't look like cones. You know,
I like them cone tits.
There was something about that.
I remember I used to try to make the like working the controls to where I get almost like a 360 where I put the camera underneath her cones and then do like a 360 around her, trying to, you know, I guess you do that to look at the environment, but I was doing that to get like the full round spectrum of her breastises.
Oh man, let me tell you something. Yeah,
I would study them.
Let me tell you why I love Laura Croft.
She didn't have an ass.
No, she did.
That first game?
No, okay, not the first one. But
yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
I'm talking about the generation up.
Oh, yeah. Because they had to Angelina Jolie her ass. Yeah.
And she was fine as that. And I love it because throughout the whole game, you're pretty much looking at her ass. You have to walk behind her. I was like rubbing my groin up against the screen. And shit.
Whoa!
Now they got but you know what? They have a lot of those hot girls from Dead or Alive, the female fighting game. Yeah. I mean, come on.
I only see them on the cover. I've never played that fucking game.
Yeah, I'm only going by how I play a game. And like I said, any game where you follow a girl's ass to most of the movie, but a lot of these video game girls and even like your comic book girls and cartoon and anime girls, they all look the same after a while. They all got that fucking same body, you know. So
I tell you what, that princess in Space Ace, I wanted to do a number on her. That is my type of chick right there.
The shit out of that cartoon.
Blonde and dumb. Damn. Do it hard. I'm gonna get my controller, put it on vibrate mode,
and put it between my groin.
Give it to her good. All 8 bits.
Yes. All 8 bits. All my 8 kibbles and bits. All right. Okay. Look here. We got the lovely Elena. Says, would you? And she says it so nicely. Would you mind fucking my thoughts?
Oh, and you
please?
Put it like that.
Yeah, I'll fuck more than your thoughts.
She's gonna get 8 bits.
I'll fuck your hide.
Take it.
Let's see, she says here, no, Santa Maria,
scream for me.
Just wondering if you have ever seen a film that, although it was good in every other aspect, the score soundtrack was so bad that it ruined the whole thing for you. Thanks. Love you guys and hope you have a great new year and get fucked up as much as I will be. I'm going to come and find you. You're going to be that fucked up.
Don't tell everyone that.
Yeah, I'm looking for you. Yum,
Don't
yum.
be a
Yum.
damn. Don't be a loose lush.
Hey, later. Don't be a loose lush. When I hear that, I just want to talk in that voice, and I got to stop. I got to stop doing that. Okay, I'm trying to think. Has there ever been a movie where the score
was the actual score?
And you know what? That's a good question because there have been some movies where the score. I don't know if it really ruined the movie for me, but I did not like it.
Mm-hmm. Damn,
I'm trying to think.
I know. I'm trying to think too. Huh? Maybe. Shit. That's a tough one.
It's a tough one.
There's not too many movies that I enjoy where usually there's a bad score.
I tell you, I'll go to the old fallback, and I can't really say I love the movie. I would have liked it better had they not used some bad music choices in it, and that is Watchmen.
But that's more like.
I have one.
Yeah,
I have one.
That's more an issue with soundtrack, right? That's so much. I'm thinking just score.
I have a score for a movie that it did ruin the movie, and I'm gonna have to look up the original composer, but the Mac, that old black exploitation movie with Goldie the Pimp.
Yeah.
The one where they got the famous line,
Right.
we can either handle this like gentlemen or we can get into some old gangster shit. I think that's the line. I know gangster shit is in there somewhere.
I'm trusting you, Corey.
Mr. Pretty Tony, your bitch chose me. But the Mac had a great score, and then they changed it. And Alan Silvestri came in. And I don't know why they brought him in. I don't know if it was to make it more mainstream, but I remember going to see the Mac at the theater and thinking like, wow, the Mac on the big screen. That's rare that you're going to be able to see that.
Right.
So I went to go see it, and I was like, oh, shit. They changed the score on this, man. I wish I would have known. I wouldn't have come here.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can find out who did the score for that movie. Alan Silvestri is the one I don't like.
Okay.
The person who did the actual score for it. Let's see.
I'm still thinking over here.
Take your time while I try to figure out who did the score.
I'm actually looking at your DVD collection right now.
Trying to get hints from that.
Let's see. Death Race. That score is
Hey, I love that. Willie Hutch is the guy that did the original soundtrack.
Oh yeah,
yeah. Huh. Willie Hutch was the original composer. But beware, people. There's a if you're a fan of that movie, do not get the Alan Silvestri. Not that Alan Silvestri is a bad composer. Not at all. But on the contrary, a very good composer. But yeah,
I remember not liking the score so much. Now I'm talking about the score, not so much the soundtrack, but the score to From Dusk Till Dawn. Who I think I want to say I think I brought it up before too. I think Graham Revel did that, but his soundtrack was so much ripping off from James Horner's Alien that it was like, man, why? I mean, well, why are you doing that? You know?
Yeah.
So I hate it when other composers end up ripping off other composers while making a score, to where you're like thinking, oh man, this sounds like Alan Hornet. It's like, and I was like, this almost sounds like they took the exact same music cue from Aliens and just inserted it in this film, and you find out it's from a different composer, and I'm like, why are you going to do that?
Yeah,
be original, goddammit.
Goddammit, be original. Willie Hutch, man, did a lot of stuff, a lot of
excellent top grade films.
Well, he did. I mean, a lot of his music is featured in a lot of films, like The Last Dragon.
Oh no, shit! Barry Gordy's The Last.
Yeah, Barry Gordy's.
You are the last dragon.
No, my favorite one is. I think what he was responsible for was when you got that glow. You got that glow.
I know. Every time I hear that song, it's like, for some reason I almost always want to forget it. But when I hear that song, I'm like, yeah, I'm watching The Last Dragon. All right.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah.
That's that glow. You know what? There's a lot of '80s movies, if you think about it, that had some really bad scores, like Night of the Comet.
It's been so long since I've seen that.
Oh man, I love. I think there's only one part of the score that I love at the very beginning, where you hear the narrator talking. You see Halley's Comet come close to Earth. For you kids out there who haven't seen it, the movie's about Halley's Comet being it's coming to Earth. It's coming close to Earth, so everyone's all, it's a big celebration, and people are out partying their ass off, and I think it's New Year as well, and people are going to be able to see Halley's Comet, and then as soon as Halley Comet comes, you realize that it pretty much disintegrated everyone on Earth.
Into red dust.
Yeah, into red dust, and there's
Some
only
people
like
left
pockets
alive who are
of
zombies.
survivors. Yeah, there's some people who are left alive who end up being zombies, and like you end up hanging out with a couple of valley chicks in this town, and it's a kick-ass. I enjoy the hell out of it. It's one of those movies that they used to play on HBO like all the time.
Oh yeah,
but it's a fun flick. It's one of those fun end of the world flicks. But.
No, it's a very fun movie.
Mm-hmm.
I liked it a lot when I saw it. I mean,
but I remember the score. Is
it like
that
the synthesizer?
Cheesy synthesizer? Yeah.
There's a lot of movies from the 80s that do that. There's two things that I hate about certain music from the 80s. Synthesizer music. But then and the cheesy harmonica.
Yeah.
And one of my favorite movies, and a lot of people have like actually, I think Morgan Freeman won an Academy, was nominated for an Academy Award for this. I don't know if he won or not. I don't think so. I would think I would have known that. Maybe he did. I don't know. But anyway, I think he was nominated for a movie called Street Smart, where he was a pimp. We talked about this movie before.
Yeah.
And he, in that movie, he gives a great performance, but the rest of that movie, I love it because it's cheesy. They got that. They got that. They're trying to make like rap, hip hop music so they can show the streets. And whenever he comes on, you hear that. It's a Casio keyboard.
It's like your dad trying to make dad trying to make that type of music.
Yeah,
Dad, the music from the streets. Music from the street doesn't sound like that.
Wesley Willis.
Yeah.
And then, if that's not bad enough, they got the guy on the cheesy saxophone.
Yeah. I tell you what, the only guy during the 80s who was able to make synthesizer music worth a shit.
Thomas Dolby.
No, it will always be John Carpenter. I mean, I've said it before. There are times when I just miss a really kick-ass John Carpenter soundtrack to a film. I mean,
they were minimalist soundtracks.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what made them so
I know.
so effective.
And they become a character in the goddamn movie. I mean, look at Halloween. Shit.
Yeah.
I mean, Escape from New York.
I love
that
New York
soundtrack. I love it. Especially Snake's theme. Because
that one key.
Yeah, that one key.
Every keyboard has that one key.
Yeah. I tell you what, the most kick-ass though, I keep forgetting the theme song to the Duke of New York.
I gotta hear that. Wow, that's cool. You're the Duke. I love Donald Pleasance at the end. You're the Duke. You're the Duke.
You're a number one.
A number one.
Number one. He starts screaming, number one.
Tell you what, man, that's one of what's his
Donald Pleasance?
No, Donald Pleasance, the Duke.
The Duke. Isaac Hayes.
Isaac Hayes.
Yeah.
That's one of his best roles.
That is
underrated.
That is the role for him. Yeah, I mean, he will always be the Duke next to Chef.
I love that one line in the movie, like Snake Plissken.
Yeah.
I heard of you.
Yeah.
I heard you was dead.
heard you was dead. No, I watch Escape from New York. When his theme song kicks in, and you see his fucking, it looks like his Cadillac is pulling up with the chandeliers on the hood. Yeah. Dude, I was like, man, now that is fucking classy.
Yeah, I mean, they put this motherfucker in the wasteland, and he still got a chandelier on his car.
Chandeliers on his fucking the hood of his car. Awesome.
God damn, that's a dude who has his priorities straight. Okay, we have a question here. I think this is a first time writer. Bajumaru, however you say that, says question for LTD. Are there any movies that you used to love, but you've watched them too many times and now you're sick of them? I do. When I was a kid, I used to watch The Secret of NIMH over and over and over and over again. I used to freeze frame it and just trace the drawings off the television. Not trace them, but try to draw the drawings that I had frozen on the television, try to mimic that style. Don Bluth was like my hero when I was a kid, and my mother used to come in. I mean, one time I popped it in, and my mom saw that, and she just lost her shit. No, not today. No, I'm not gonna watch any more of them damn cats and mice and talking rats and things. You watch something else. I don't give a damn what it is. You just don't watch that.
Your dad come in. Enough is too much.
Enough is too much. But yeah, now today, I think probably I could start watching it again. But there was a time where I was like, wow, I really am burnt down on this, especially when I wasn't trying to mimic the drawing style anymore. Right. It's like, wow, I know this movie in and out now. I can't really watch it anymore. I have to take a break.
Yeah, so. That's a good example. I'm really trying hard to think about that too. There's not too many movies that I get really burned down on. I know I had to stop watching Batman Begins for a while because I watched that film like backwards, forwards, inside out. I mean, I was addicted to that film for the longest time, and I had to take a break. And I remember seeing it at my buddy put it on at his place, and I was just like, oh God. It's like I knew I had an addiction. I was really trying hard to stop. I was like, I don't want to get tired of this film, but stop. I thought you loved this film. I do. I love it too much.
No.
Too much.
Enough is too much.
And then they made Dark Knight. And so I was like,
well, I have to tell you, man, Dark Knight I can see it getting there for me because I watched that so many times now. I mean, because my cable hasn't been put in yet, and I think it'll be put in tomorrow. But at the moment, I don't have. You don't have much to watch. I don't have too much to watch, so I just pop in the Dark Knight, and I'm just because it looks so cool.
Oh yeah, no, I mean, I'll tell you a little secret. There's times when I'm like, man, if something pisses me off, or I'm just like, man, fuck, man, I'm just pissed. I don't know why. I will get that Blu-ray and I'll put on the scene. I used to do it with my DVD too, the regular DVD I had. I put it on during the scene where the fucking bat pod ejects from the Batmobile.
Oh, you love that scene.
I turn that shit up. I go, that's my anger. Come on! And when he's fucking blasting his way through the mall, the scene where he's like, you see those cars explode. I'm like, fuck yeah! And the other scene that gives me the biggest fucking hard on is when you see him charging the Batmobile, the Batpod towards that truck, and he shoots off those grappling wires. And he fucking rides underneath the fucking truck and flips a bitch off the wall and turns around. Fuck yeah! Yeah. I almost want fucking Batman to start fucking just blowing that whole fucking city up. I could watch that all day. I'm sorry, but that scene gives me the biggest hard on. I don't know why, but
I can see you trying to do the Batpod scene and running into a wall. Oh, okay. Here's a good question. Have you and co-host ever changed your opinion?
No.
Of an entire movie based on one short moment in the end? I think he means, do you like it for the better? Because this is from Dr. Cyclops, who says, fuck this. All right. And he gave the example of Sleepaway Camp, where the movie was just a run-of-the-mill slasher film until the end.
Perfect answer, yeah.
And you're like, holy fuck. Yeah. That is a perfect answer because that movie scared the fuck out of me at the end.
That last scene, like fucking was embedded in my fucking head, and I could not stop thinking about it. That scene freaked me out like you wouldn't believe. I mean, I couldn't do shit. After watching that, I remember going to the bathroom, and I was like, I walked into the bathroom and it was dark and I was about to turn on the lights, but for a second I just got fucking freaked out because it's like all of a sudden that image of that face just popped up in the darkness for me, and I was like, ooh, okay, I need to turn around. I have no business in the bathroom right now. Yeah. But oh my God, yeah, that image. Like at first when I was watching that film, I was like, man, this is just a fucking ripoff of Friday the 13th. I mean,
which it was.
Yeah, it was a complete ripoff. Until that fucking ending, and I was like, "Wow, I can watch that whole movie again for that fucking ending," you know?
Yeah.
But thank God for a VHS and DVD, so I don't have to do that.
So you can't think of anything then?
As far as something like that, what else? There was, damn, no, I can't. Where it just had a great ending to where it made up for the rest of the film.
Yeah, we just
it's
had
tough,
a kick-ass ending.
Yeah.
Where, because I'm thinking of movies where, no, I like the movie.
Yeah. It's very rare that happens, but
Yeah, and I don't think you even have to dislike the movie. You can just say like
it was
It was
okay
just a run of the movie
end.
Yeah,
until the end, it got great. Yeah.
yeah. And I'm trying to think what was like that.
Maybe the end of episode 2 when some shit actually started to happen.
No,
I don't know.
not even getting that movie that
No,
much
that's
credit.
true. No,
Oh,
I remember being in theater going, "All right, this is," and then at the end, the war. It's like, "Oh, finally, the Clone Wars." Oh, but it's the end of the movie. Oh, okay. Well, that all right. Well, fuck.
I tell you. Let me see. In the Mouth of Madness might be one
Really, I actually.
where it just got nuts at the end.
I thought the last like 40 minutes of that movie just turned into a fucking crazy mess. I mean, as far as it got interesting, but it was surreal. It was like, well, what the fuck is happening here? What world am I in? What's going on? But I thought that aspect of the film was interesting at the end. Yeah.
See, there's some movies that I'm stepping out of one genre and going to another here. Like I know there's some movies where they made me cry at the end, like a drama that like I teared up and I was like, wow,
What?
You know, this
Don't make
this
me
movie
say it,
wasn't all
Corey.
that good.
Don't make me say it.
Well, I can't think of the movie, so I can't give you any reason. But I'm thinking like,
Pussy.
I know there's some movie where I thought like, man, this is not that good of a movie, but they pulled something out at the end that was very dramatic, and I was like, wow, you know, that kind of doesn't really make up for the movie, but that's that they really took it, they brought it out of me at the end.
Yeah.
So, I
Like
don't
the
know,
Mighty
man.
Ducks.
Yeah, that's one. There you go. No, hell no, hell.
Damn, I can't.
I'm trying to think. Maybe there was a revenge movie where nothing happened until the end, where they actually started getting revenge. And you're like, wow, okay.
Last House on the Left was like that.
Oh, you know what?
Yeah.
That was like that. 'Cause
Yeah,
you and I
it
saw that.
was.
You talking about the remake?
Well, I'm talking about the original.
I never saw it,
You can say the remake too. I mean, it was kind of.
but it
It
didn't
was
make
the
up
same
for the movie. For
yeah,
me.
it didn't make up for the film, but the original one where I was like, "Oh man, this is crazy." I mean, it's somewhat of it is a bad film as far as the dialogue is concerned, but the situation at the end where all of a sudden when it becomes a revenge film, I mean, you're just like, "Oh fuck," you know? Wow, they're taking it, they're going this far with this fucking movie. It's like,
Yeah.
I was shocked at half the shit they got away with filming that movie. But it did have one of those endings where the ending stuck with you after you watched it.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I don't know. That's a good one, but I have to think on that.
I know.
Yeah, sorry.
We're going to have all kinds of answers when we're done with the show.
Yeah. Oh, you're asking some good questions,
Yeah,
people.
it's
Don't.
good,
You know, I'm
yeah.
not gonna blame you because we can't find an answer
Yeah.
for it. All right, now we'll read a couple of more here if I can find a couple of more. We might have gone through all that we need already because
Oh, yeah.
a lot of people just spend a lot of time saying Happy New Year, Merry Christmas.
It's that time to say that kind of
Time
stuff.
of the year.
One more. How about one more?
I'm trying to find one more here.
Okay.
One more for the road.
Yeah. I need one for the road course.
I'll see if this is I don't know. I don't know if this is
Yeah, let's just
this
dive
is
in.
this is from Tim Stewart, who says probably the only question I'll ask.
Happy holidays. What's your favorite holiday?
Do you think that since this? Oh, wait a minute. Okay, no, I'm just reading this out.
Okay.
I better not do this. I'm about to jump into something.
Uh-oh. Yeah, it looks like a lengthy one.
Yeah, and it's a lengthy one too. No, I'm not going to jump into this.
Okay.
one. I'm about to get pulled into a little pool of quicksand. Yeah. You know what? We had a lot of questions from last week that
before,
we didn't,
yeah.
that we
Okay.
didn't read. So let me go ahead and get into some of those. Those are the ones that we didn't have time to read. All right. Okay. Let's see this. This is from War Machine. Who says, my thoughts need to get fucked. I mean, they need to get fucked. It's the holidays. They get really kinky. Okay, so with all the recent book adaptations being a success, are not do books need to be adapted into miniseries or movies? Are just not at all. Okay, what? This is one of those other fucked up worded questions.
Well, I want to say, I think we tried to read this. I think we tried to read
With
this
all the
before.
recent books, with all the recent book adaptations being a success.
Yeah, it sounds familiar.
Okay, fuck. I can't.
It's like 2 sentences.
People, it was 2 sentences. How did you fuck that up? I think I know what you're saying, but I'm not going. And even the answer's going to be fucked up because I can't do it. Word your shit right, people. All right, because we sitting up here with fucking skin coming out of our ears trying to read.
Try
again
shit. Next week.
Yeah. Try again next.
Get
week.
your parents to help you.
Shit. God damn.
But I'm in college.
All right. Oh, here. Patrick.
Let's hear what Patty has to say.
Good evening. Hey, fellas, just saw Avatar and really enjoyed it.
Yep.
How long do you guys think it will take for the backlash to begin? And how intense do you think it will be? I personally think it will get pretty bad due to James Cameron's hyping up the movie. Well, I mean, I think you're right. I think this guy is absolutely right. Patrick,
as far as a backlash,
because there's always going to be a backlash. Now, I don't think it's going to have a heavy backlash just yet. I think as the movie goes on to like amass more money, because I think this movie could hit $1 billion worldwide.
Yeah, I heard you guys talking about that. I actually saw it.
What'd you think
this
about
past
it?
weekend? I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the hell out of it. I don't think it's like, I wouldn't call it a sci-fi classic by any stretch, but I did enjoy the hell out of it.
See, you and I are on the same. We have the same feeling about this, I think.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, because
did the other guys really love it? Or?
Well, Cyrus and Carlisle really loved it, and Leon and I were kind of like, and I know Leon liked it a lot.
Yeah,
he really enjoyed it. He's like, it's amazing. But I think everybody, for the most part, was saying like, that story is just not, it's not great.
Yeah,
and the characters aren't all that great either, but it's still an enjoyable movie.
It is. No, it's amazing. It's amazing to look at. I mean, I did enjoy a lot of the characters in the film, but they weren't great characters.
That's what I'm saying. It doesn't mean I couldn't enjoy them because I thought I thought the Marine, the head Marine,
that guy was badass.
I thought he was badass.
Yeah.
Now, I thought his character was very stock. But that doesn't mean I couldn't enjoy him.
I enjoyed him for him playing that stereotype of a Marine. I mean, I enjoy that sometimes. And I can watch it and I can enjoy it. I'm not going to say it's like the greatest role ever. No.
I think we can only wait and see what the backlash is going to be like as the movie earns more money. But for the time being, you already kind of have a backlash of people who.
Well, you had backlash before the movie came out. Crying out loud.
There you go.
Yeah,
and there are people out there who are saying like, it was not that great. Okay, the only thing it has going for it is that it's in 3D, but the story sucked. And hey, look,
you're entitled to your opinion.
Exactly, take it. I'm not going to argue with you, but I don't feel the same way.
No,
I thought it was actually a very enjoyable.
Thoroughly enjoyed the hell out of it. Yeah,
but it's only a small backlash now. But I think you're going to see. a lot more people talking about the movie as it gets more money. I mean, and
if it keeps making money, I mean, that means it's repeat business. That means people fucking are enjoying the hell out of it.
And people love talking shit against these kind of movies. Because
look at Titanic. I mean, shit.
Well, when something becomes popular, people just want to be that different guy.
Yeah. Like that fucking douchebag that fucking thinks Dark Knight sucks. Fucking dumb fuck.
Which one?
All of them. That guy does not deserve to have a fucking opinion. He deserves to have his fucking opinion pulled out from the tip of his dick and just fucking yanked out.
Damn.
And throw that shit up on a goddamn light post for the world to see.
Damn.
That's what Batman would do. I know it.
Damn.
At least that's what I would do, but that's kind of gross. I don't want to touch nobody's dick.
Yeah, you do. What if it's delicious?
Hey,
wait a minute.
This is a family show, Corey.
Since when?
Was that the last question? I know you're like, I'm a little scouring the internet for something else.
Okay, we're gonna read one more here.
All right,
we're gonna read one more, and I don't know if we've actually. Oh, wait a minute.
Uh-oh.
I don't think we read Chris McBride's questions before, and I don't think we would have. Looking at how long this shit is.
I was like, as soon as you said that, fucking paragraph, like 3 paragraphs. Damn.
Okay, he tells a story, and it all comes down to one simple question here from Chris McBride. Now, he explains a whole lot. All right, look.
Let's see. Explains a whole lot.
I was wondering if you think that Hollywood would ever go back to the basics and use animatronics and other classic effects and bring realism back into the movies.
No.
Well, you know what? I think you're going to see a couple of things going on. For the people that you can see who can afford it and have these big epics, James Cameron has just introduced us now to these amazing CG effects.
Oh, yeah.
Totally bought these people as real living creatures.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
But then there are other special effects that, and this has been not an argument, but an ongoing discussion that even Carlisle and have sometime, and which we agree upon, is that you're going to see more people, I think, who are going to realize that using a combination of animatronics and CG is probably the most effective thing.
I was about to say, that seems like the perfect way to go now. It's like they finally realized that, no, we don't need to eliminate this tool. We have it and it works. It's been working, but why don't we enhance it by, bringing on this other tool, which is the CG?
Yeah, and it's going to depend on the project, but I think that there's some projects where some people are going to have to sit back and say, is this suited for completely being CG? Or do we need to mix it up? Right. And one of the wisest decisions that was made, or Where the Wild Things Are, is that they combined animatronics with, they were pretty much suits, but they went in and touched up the faces with CG. Yeah. And you got an incredible, very believable effect there. And I love the effects in that movie. Those are some of my favorite special effects this year behind, the obvious Avatar.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
So, yeah, it all depends on the project. But I don't think people should use CG as a crutch, because even when you spend a lot of money on it, it can still look fake.
I have to admit, District 9, I don't know what was practical in that movie as far as the special effects, but I have to say that's like my favorite special effects films this year, especially considering the budget. I mean,
District 9 is up there, but District 9, I think they did a phenomenal job with aliens in that movie. But one of the things that made it easier to use in CG is that they were insects. They had an exoskeleton. So it's very mechanical still. Right. And CG works very well with things that aren't very organic looking. And so that's why I was liking something more like Where the Wild Things Are, because that was very organic, where, with District 9, they're very shiny, they're very smooth surfaces. Yeah. And like I said, very mechanical in their joints.
Well, it was good enough to where, at least
no complaint though.
No, where the Wild Things Are, where you forget that it was CG at all. You were looking at that stuff, and I was like, wow, this is like a major step from the H&R Puffin stuff that I'm used to seeing. But hey, good for them. I wish the story was at least a little more engaging for me. But sure. My dad abandoned me, but I wasn't dealing with the issues that kid was dealing with.
I want to see those monsters. I want to see them eat that fucking kid. Oh, that's funny, man. Where the Wild Things Are has paved the way for the highly anticipated H.R. Puffin stuff motion picture.
I guarantee you. Hey, we were the first to say it. Next week,
when you hear about it,
and you know who's going to be playing all those characters? Sam Worthington,
directed by Quentin Tarantino.
That's right.
You get into a fight with a fat bitch who's talking about the movie. H.R. Puffin stuff was so violent.
So violent.
You think kids should go see this?
You're telling me 10-year-old kids need to see that?
Well, let me explain. You're a moron. All right, man. You ready to get out of here?
I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go and partay. Get people sick, get drunk, and sneeze on people. Yeah.
We're going to have
take a shit on people.
Snot party.
That's right.
All right, man. Well, look, that was
fun show.
That was a very fun show.
No, it's the last show of the 2009.
Oh, it is.
Holy jeebus. Oh my God. Hey, look, it's Haley's Comet.
Wow. Good night, everybody. We'll see you next year.
Yes. You bastard.
Get to the chopper!